Alright, welcome back to another stream of Cyberpunk 2077. Today we're gonna continue with our first playthrough, and yeah, we're gonna probably do lots more side quests today, to be honest. Been really getting into kind of like the open world and all the activities, but also wanna push forward the main quest a little bit more than we have last time. We like barely finished like one entire main mission, so I do wanna definitely, you know, do at least like 2 main stories today, I think. Just so we can kind of like, can push the plot like forward a little bit.
Welcome back. My guest tonight is Lieutenant Sarah Kokoski, spokeswoman for the NCPD. Hi there. Welcome to the show.
It's automatic. Amazing. I mean, it's pretty decent, I guess. It's pretty fast. It's very good reload speed. Unlike our sniper, which has like a reload speed of... I mean, it's actually decent for a sniper, but still super slow. Expected it to be like more in the 1 to 2 range, to be honest. Because reloading with that literally takes ages. So we could technically sell some stuff here, but honestly, I think we're currently good. I could probably sell the Unity here, given that we already have a tier 3 plus Unity 1. But only this one. And let's have a look at the journal here, because we want to start with, I think honestly, the main story here, Ghost Town. Go to the afterlife. When I track down Hellman, start up the afterlife. Sure, the place has changed over the years, but one thing never will. You got a question you just can't shake. Head to the afterlife, always someone there to whisper the answer in your ear, for the right price. And if it's someone's rogue, shit, I wouldn't miss the meat for the word.
heads open, drag the bodies inside.
I told you, dog. Afterlife's all about rep. The respect you command. Badge don't mean a thing here. Doors are shut to us, that's that. Tough cookies and move on.
Incredible. Just fucking incredible.
What's up?
Cunt rogue thinks she's above the law?
You're in for a treat.
Man, quiet down. She hear that, she shoot your balls off. And I don't want to get hit by no ricochet.
Hey. In you go.
Get you anything?
Human mine earned a spot on the menu here.
That chulo bowl with the bun? Yeah, I'm sorry to hear.
Remember his drink? The recipe?
Vodka on the
physician
rocks,
göre.
Lime juice and ginger beer.
And a splash of love.
That's right. In the drink's name.
Jackie Wells.
Right. Well, the first Jackie Wells is on me.
Nice. So we actually made Jackie Wells a drink now. That's cool. Also, Ava Harbinger, welcome in.
This is booming, I hope.
Seen it yourself. Can't complain. Folks always get thirsty, and we're here when they do.
Definitely go for a drink.
Tough day?
I don't like any of it.
So, what'll it be?
Well, the question is if we can actually buy the Jackie Wells then. I mean, that's with Johnny Silverhand. Yeah, there it is.
Thanks.
No problem. Just holler if you need anything.
This trouble? Net around me?
No, I lost everything.
Let me be plain. Again. Solve your own problems. Clean up your own shit.
Go fuck yourself.
Be careful who you bargain with.
Rogue. Wanted to talk.
It's okay. Not here. Not there. Who are you?
Name's V.
And what is it you want, V?
All these years, it's really her. Fucking Rogue, just kicking it back on a couch at the afterlife. Don't mess with her, she's got MRI, see right through you. Give her the truth.
The girl. What was her gripe?
Why didn't you ask her? Might still be around, sniveling in a corner.
Need your services. Gotta track a guy down.
Mm-hmm.
Anders Hellman. Hotshot engineer. Worked for Arasaka.
Millisec. Anders Hellman. Pinpoint him for me?
Thanks.
Jumping too soon. First,
It was kind of freaky with the eyes.
second and third, Dexter Deshawn, Jackie Wells, T-Bug. Multiple bells ringing, V. Left a lot of bodies behind. Death walks in your wake. Chalk that up to bad luck?
There's the bitch I know. Ask her about Saka Tower. How they shot me up right in front of her.
I mean, she's not entirely wrong, though. Definitely, you know, leaving death wherever we go, in a way. And it even affects ourselves, right? Like, we know we're gonna die. Eventually. Very soon.
They knew the risks. All sorts of shit happens. To all sorts of people. Even to the best. To you too, Rogue. Arasaka Tower, remember? Who'd you lose back then? Johnny something.
Ah. You came prepped. Course. Anyways, feelings be damned, I've always said. This is pure biz. You need my help, so get those eddies ready.
See?
Eva, Aram, welcome in.
Should be enough.
Come back tomorrow. We'll talk.
And no worries, how's it going?
Here to see Rogue, expecting me. Hey Rogue, I'm back. What about Hellman?
2, please. Make some room. Sit down.
Hope you found him.
Don't see that often. Determination like yours. Must really need this guy.
Matter of life and death.
Haven't heard that for a while either. Bottle stays.
It's kind of commanding.
Enjoy.
To your health.
To yours, kid. Gonna need it. Thanks, Nix.
Queen of the afterlife. Who would have thunk?
Got a shard for you. Intel. Interesting stuff.
Think she'll help?
The Rogue I remember was one cold-ass bitch. But she usually went with her gut. Something tells me she thinks you check out.
Let's see what you got.
Your Hellman's not on any payroll, not officially anyway. But he does pop up in GNT's confidential stacks. It's a Kang Tao subsidiary, Chinese corp. Kang Tao's been using them as a fig leaf for years. They're masked for more sensitive operations. All that clear?
Think you can track him down?
Getting a mark on him ought to be easy. Actually grabbing him? Another story entirely. Decrypted map of upcoming Kang Tao convoy routes.
Think Hellman might be in one of them? Thing is, which one?
Take a look at the specs on this one. A lone AV, no ground support, no linked cargo manifests either.
Weird.
Sure, Kang Tao sometimes transports stuff unregistered if they want to push it under the table. But catch the load on this AV. Already approved in the system, but too low. So definitely no cargo on board. But there's a passenger list. Kang Tao security detail plus 1 VIP. Transfer from Chan T.
Our boy Hellman.
That was the good news.
There it is.
Hey Valence, welcome in. How much story have I completed? So we are about halfway through the second act, I think. So I would say we definitely are more than halfway through the whole story, because I think from what I saw, the last act is kind of like more focused on the ending already. But yeah, there's still lots of side content I can do, so we'll probably spend a bit more time in this act still.
My time.
So I anticipate we're gonna spend a good more time with this one. There's a lot of dialogue from Keanu in this game. Yeah, there is actually. From an interview that I saw, he said that Keanu actually had like the second most lines in the whole game. With the first being the protagonist, so he's like the most important side character essentially. At least according to like how much, you know,
Pick up the pace.
voice lines he has. He's like basically a constant companion of yours. Also, hey, Rated M, welcome in. Yeah, doing pretty good in Night City here. Spending some time with Johnny Silverhand and some people of the underworld of Night City. How's it going for you?
Data's all confidential. You just snap your fingers and it falls in your lap.
I know where to look. and I know whose head to put in a vice. Also, hate wasting time, especially answering stupid questions.
I mean, fair enough.
So what's the bad news?
Bad news is the extraction site. Look, Night City airspace. All this.
No way to jack the transport without the NCPD picking up on it.
And here, we're too close to Kang Tao. We even give that AV a dirty look, their backup hustle will be on us. But, right here's Jackson Plains. Narrow corridor, just outside the city, and just out of Kang Tao's reach.
Guess it's your lucky day.
Dead zone. I'll grab him there.
Gonna need a native to the area. Someone who'll set up the op, cobble together the gear.
Even tracking that AV will be a bitch. Familiar with the type. Saw legacy models flying around during the war. They're mammoth, but they're quick. Plus they pack next-gen defenses. Can't take pot shots at it. Not even with serious firepower. Just won't work.
It's not about firepower. There are ways, and people who know them. Or who can at least improvise on a theme.
So a native. Know any hickmerks?
Just one. Pan Am Palmer. She can't count on her clan anymore, but she's a true nomad. She knows those lands. And she will help you. Won't have a choice.
Won't have a choice? Does not sound enticing. Not for her, not for me.
Enticing comes at a price you can't possibly afford.
Can't possibly afford to blow this chance at nabbing Hellman.
Your operation, your call.
Got a bad feeling, V.
Strange. Thought nomads gave the city and city folk a wide berth.
Varies by clan, by the connections they have, the depth of shit they're in. But you're right. Aldecaldos are rarely willing to do biz with the city.
Pan Am's got a different take?
Yep, on everything it seems.
But Johnny has a bad feeling about this. I mean, I have a bad feeling about, you know, 80% of the jobs we go on about.
Time.
Because not really too much has gone into our favor yet. The story so far. So I'm just generally expecting the worst.
Why's Pan Am gotta help me? I sense a catch. Pretty big one.
Occasionally, Pan Am moves merch for me. Last job? Well, wasn't a good day for her.
She run into a hitch?
Complete bust, actually. Lost the goods and her ride. Pan Am will do anything to get the load back. Means her dignity. I know her.
Okay. Guess I can try to help her. But if we don't know where to look, I mean...
We do. I do.
We're planning on doing 100% playthrough for this game, or mostly story. The aim is to play through the story, but I've been kind of like approaching this game almost like a completionist so far. Like I've been actually doing quite a lot of side content in the past couple of streams. So yeah, we like barely advanced in the main story like the last stream for instance. So I guess I'm doing like quite a bit of side content.
My time.
I'm not really sure if I'm gonna kind of like keep that pace until the end of the game. I think at some point I probably just want to like finish the story. So I probably won't like be actually getting 100% in this playthrough, but I will definitely have an in-depth dive into like what the game has to offer, I guess, and play all kinds of content. But completionist runs I want to stay away from currently, to be honest, because I don't want to spend like ages on a playthrough.
Pick up a pace.
There's still like many more games I want to get done. So yeah, I'll probably reserve it for another time. Yeah, like in typical, you know, open world RPG fashion, it's just like sprawling with kind of like side content. But in this game it definitely feels worth it. Like I've been really enjoying the writing also of like all the side characters.
Fine. Let me hear what you know.
Rocky Ridge, ghost town just outside Night City. Pan Am knows where. You'll go there, get the merch back, Wheels too. Naturally, you'll call her first, sending you her deets.
Finally.
All clear. Thanks.
Let's get out of here.
Good luck.
I can't.
Get you anything?
Hang on just a little longer, Chu.
This
Ripper's
Pan
on
Am?
the way.
Be here.
Be who? Be where? How did you even get this number?
From Rogue.
Great. Fuck. Where's that old warhorse want to kick me now?
Forget Rogue for a minute. I want to help you.
Oh, very kind. But it's far too little, far too late. So do tell Rogue she can eat my shorts.
Tell it to your therapist. Calling about your ride and the merch you lost. Interested? Or are you gonna tell me to eat your shorts too?
The rail freight yard on Bonita Street. The one hugging the city line. We'll meet there.
See ya.
I mean, she was fast to kind of like accept our help there. But the question is if she actually wants to take the help or if she's gonna like try to kind of like beat our ass. Only one way to find out. Yeah, it's a fun aspect, I think, of writing with CDPR, because anything could happen, you know, and everyone could have like a very kind of like rich backstory that kind of like makes them capable of doing something you wouldn't expect if you don't know why they do anything until it's revealed later. And I feel like Witcher 3 and Thronebreaker and those games are also like full of those kind of characters. Yeah, definitely. I completely agree. And yeah, I feel like it's definitely good that the gameplay now actually meets the narrative, it seems. You know, because the story, of course, seems to have already been great when the game launched, because it's like mostly unchanged since the update. But it's great that the update kind of like fixed a lot of the gameplay aspects, so you know, people can actually start to enjoy also the story a lot more. But yeah, I'm definitely glad that I started playing this game after the update, so I didn't have to deal with any of the issues that lots of other people had to face. Of course, it's definitely been holding me back from experiencing the story earlier. I mean, the updates over 3 years. Yeah, that's what I mean. Kinda like, you know, the state that the game now is in with the addition of the last patch, but of course, like, you know, since they launched the game. So I'm glad I kinda like started now and not like when the game still was facing a lot of the issues.
Hey, Pan Am?
So you're V. Where's my car?
That's an iconic introduction. Ava busted.
V?
But yeah, it's definitely not one patch. It's an assimilation of lots of patches for sure. But already made it a new game almost. Yeah, I mean, I don't have a comparison myself, but from what I understand, they definitely reworked the leveling system and like customization on like a skill level.
What's gotten into you?
And yeah, also got kind of like rid of the whole like leveling system, right, for like enemies, I think. Definitely made quite some substantial changes.
Why does it matter? What's wrong with this one?
It's borrowed. It's not mine. I asked where my car is.
Agree to help me, you'll find out.
Oh, fuck no. You will not jerk me around. Tell me where my car is.
Hey, come on. Calm down.
Don't tell me what to do.
Fine. Know where to find the cargo and your car. You go alone, you won't get them back. And you could lose something else besides. So let's figure something out.
What do you want?
Yeah, definitely happy I get to play it this way.
Need to hit a Kang Tao transport. Won't be easy. Want to know I can count on you.
Are you out of your goddamned mind?
About you or the job. Kang Tao's AV route will take it over Jackson Plains. Heard that should help us.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Gonna be a guy on board. Need to talk to him.
Fuck.
In return, info on your cargo. Help in getting back what's yours. We got a deal?
I don't know. Shit! All right, deal. But if you want your thing done, we'll need to get my Thornton back first. So where is it?
I mean, I'm just gonna tell her because I owe her that.
Car's in Rocky Ridge. You're supposed to know where that is. Car's there, goods are there.
Nash, you dirt-eating bastard. I will strangle you.
Nash Achumi yours? He hang you out to dry?
Do not call him that.
Fine. Partner.
Former. If ever. The shift tricked me. He straight nipped my truck and the merch. Probably now aims to sell it off in Rocky Ridge. Is he ever going to be fucking disappointed?
Well then, let's help out then.
Rocky Ridge. Let's go.
Hang on. I should think this through. Fuck. Yes. We'll need backup. We have one brief stop to make on the way.
Want to tell me where?
Give me a sec. I should call the client. Convince them to leave the bastard hanging.
Going ahead with the deal behind Rogue's back. Brave, I guess. Or fucking dumber than a drum.
Boz, hey. Nash is gonna pass you the merch in Rocky Ridge. The thing is, The motherfucker screwed me over. Boss, I will take care of it. I just need you to give me a chance. Boss, come on. How many times have I moved things for you? And how many times have I failed? You have my word. After dark? Okay. No, don't call off the meet. Just don't show up. I'll take care of everything. Do you even have to ask? Of course I will. Thanks, boss. You won't regret this. Okay. I have bought us some time.
Yeah, she didn't mind that I just destroyed a bit of a carver. It's fine. Not like cars mean anything to her. She's a feisty one. Yeah, she definitely has quite a bit of passion, I guess. Yeah, she wouldn't mind.
Boz? Vista Del Rey, Boz. Had no idea you drive for 6th Street.
Is that not allowed?
No, nothing wrong with it. They still wild about stars, stripes, and core Heartland values?
Strong word, wild. And I don't care. They pay well. It's simple.
So, where to now?
The Aldecaldo camp. I need to see some of the old clan.
Don't seem too excited.
That's not your concern. I still have friends there.
Yeah, I mean, passion can mean many things, right?
What's gotten into you?
Any chance they might help us? In Rocky Ridge?
That is the plan.
Good, let's roll.
Get in.
Get to sit on the Ares side here. Nice.
Nice ride. Lots of space. Practical.
Say no more. Please.
Practical. Looks like a 2000s car.
How far is the camp?
Just past the city line. We'll jump on the 9 and head east.
How the hell did you land in this mess?
I liked the color. The air freshener and booster seat came extra.
You know I don't mean the car.
What am I supposed to tell you? That I'm not about to let my partner rob me and get away with it? That my fixer made me look like a goddamn fool? What about you? Why do you need that clown from the AV?
This particular clown's got intel I need, and I'm running out of time to get it.
Yeah,
So
nice
why
ride.
didn't she tell me she knew
Like
about
the air circulation.
Rogue? Do better not to wonder what her agenda might be.
God damn, I can't stand the bitch.
Rogue's queen of the afterlife. Plays her pawns as she pleases.
Did you just call me a pawn?
I got a good look at her. She rose to the top because she reads people. So what if she keeps things to herself? It's a skill in her profession.
Well, I think she's a lying, manipulative bitch. She put me together with that Raffin. Did you know that?
Wait, Nash is Raffin?
Yes. He runs with the Wraiths, the largest Raffin group in the area. You know about them, right?
Mm-hmm. Nomads tossed out of clans.
Yes, mostly. Nomads don't banish their own without a reason. So think murderers, rapists, freaks. They gather in teams, sometimes form actual gangs. Most of them are wanted and have warrants on their heads.
Shit.
And that bitch had me working with scum like that.
Honestly, I start to like her. Like, she has definitely very strong morals, I guess. Which is quite a rarity in Night City, to be honest. Like, seeing somebody who's, like, idealistic in lots of ways.
This is your final fucking warning!
Must have had her reasons.
You don't say. Rogue won't open her mouth without weighing the for and against. What to spill and what to withhold.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, we're almost there. We'll gather my guys, then ride to Rocky Ridge.
Well, would you look what the cat dragged in?
Is that a ghost or is it just my hangover?
Fuck you, too.
Mm-hmm. And who's this?
My babysitter. V, this is Scorpion. Mitch. 2 old friends.
One might not have needed a babysitter if you hadn't lost the merch and the car.
Shut it, V.
Are you kidding? Did that beauty Thornton of yours finally bite it?
She rode it to death in Old Night City.
Nah, it got klept.
Shit. Who dared?
It doesn't matter. I'll get her back. That's why I'm here.
It wasn't the answer
The Raffin screwed me over.
that I wanted
I'll
to
get them
give, to
back,
be honest.
But I need your help. Come with me. We'll thrash them, the 4 of us.
You know, we would do anything for you, sister.
But now? Now's hard.
Seriously? You won't help?
Well, the old man told us to sit tight and get those generators back up after the batteries went kaput.
Generators? You won't help because of some goddamn generators? Is this another joke?
Really could use your help.
Not this time. We're needed here.
Fuck. I don't believe this. So you'll stay put because Saul told you to. You couldn't care less about me.
Pan Am.
This isn't about Saul. It's about the clan. You know that.
Listen, we can't leave camp. No chance. But Saul never said a thing about gear.
Okay. Well, I'll need that rifle of yours. And some of my own stuff.
Take whatever you want.
And take care of yourself out there.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. I'll grab the gear, then be out of your hair.
This is on the Series X currently.
Mm-hmm.
You disappointed?
I don't know. Maybe a little, yes.
So playing on the Xbox.
Hey, Pan Am. Are you staying a while?
No, I'll be going again soon. We'll talk next time.
Hey, Pan Am.
Have you brought someone new?
Honestly, I was a bit too rude there to her. I wasn't really meaning to be. But having 3 options in such a short time, I didn't really get to think about all the potential consequences there.
Will you help me with this?
I mean, that's a pretty massive rifle right there.
What's inside?
A few odds and ends that should be useful. Take it. All right, that's everything. Let's go.
Did you figure out your differences with Saul? Will you come back?
Yeah, plus you don't always expect them either, you know, so can be tricky, kinda like grabbing the right answer at all times.
You'll stop by later, right, honey?
Next time, Ellie. I promise. So, I'm off.
Yeah, go on, go already. Call us sometime.
Keep an eye on her, V.
Put it in the trunk. We can go. Hop in.
Were those 2 in the army?
Scorpion Mitch? Yeah. Panzer boys. They're on contract during the last war.
Panzer boys. Flew those huge transporters.
Scorpion piloted. Mitch ran security. They both got some kick-ass combat implants and a stack of really fucked up nightmares.
So Rocky Ridge. Empty, dusty hole in the middle of bumfuck nowhere, I heard. Natives either moved to Night City or just got the hell out.
Then you know almost all there is to know. The whole area was waiting on a new interstate extension. It was supposed to breathe new life into the town. It didn't happen, of course.
How many ghost towns you think are there? Hundreds?
Countrywide? Thousands. I drove down I-80 the other day. All you have to do is pull over after sundown. It's quiet then. And you hear it.
What's that?
The wind whistling through boarded-up windows. Tumbleweeds scratching across dry, sandy tracks. That's how towns die. Not with a bang, but with whispers and whimpers.
Mitch and Scorpion seem good souls.
The best friends a girl could ask for. I'd stay in the camp too if I were in their shoes. Fuck Saul and his generators, of course. Yet the clan comes first. But I'm not part of it anymore.
Still treated you like you're one of them. They care about you.
Mm-hmm. Do you have anyone you would call close?
Maybe soon?
Not right now, no. Could just be a matter of time, though.
Okay.
So we can actually start flirting with her, apparently.
Seems you got a real problem with authority.
What?
Rogue, Saul. He your leader?
Their leader.
Seemed in a hurry to Delta the hell out of there.
Let's just say Saul wouldn't have been happy to see me.
What happened?
The reason we came to California was because he promised change for the Aldecaldos. He claimed we would turn over a new leaf. But you saw it. We got a handful of tents on a heap of sand. A hell of a promised land. I wanted something different. Better. Saul's a damned coward. He'll be the end of the clan, I'm certain. Okay. We have arrived.
What do we do?
We get ready to greet the Raffins, and we've little time for that. We'll need to improvise. We should scout first, to look for anything that might be useful.
Doubt Rocky Ridge could be any deader. Everything's down. Nothing works here.
Well, have you found anything?
No dice. Nothing's up. All cut off.
Well, we'll make it work. The Raffins will roll in after dusk. We will have a surprise ready for them. We just need to get some power flowing. Let's check the substation.
Okay.
Wonderful graffiti right there.
Found the breakers, but there's no juice on them.
Not to worry! Come down! I know how to surprise the bastards! Right. So, the intersection is powered from that transformer substation, right? The switchgear on the roof. We'll flip the switch there and everything will light up like Christmas. Understood?
So classic route. Good old diversion.
You know it. First, we don't know how many are coming. My thinking is it'll be a sizable crew. Second, we have to create an opening to get to my car. If they're bunched together, we won't stand a chance.
So we give them a little light show at the intersection?
Yes. We'll breathe some life into this dusty old town.
Soon as they see the lights, they'll have to check who, why, and how. Nova.
Yep. First we start up the control terminal below. The gear on the roof is a hunk of junk without it. Come on, we'll give it a boost from the car battery. That should do the trick. Wait for me by the substation. I'll bring the car around.
Sounds like a plan.
The panel looks to be in good shape. I'll make a bypass circuit to the power supply. That should do it. We'll just have to get it up and running. Grab the jumper cables from the trunk. We'll boost it from the car battery.
Red cable connected.
Give me a moment. I need to hook everything up here. And done. Now the Black Rattler. There she goes. But the old jalopy served us well. Okay, I've got voltage. Start the terminal inside. And once the power is on in the building, get on that roof.
You got it.
I'll set up on the tower. We'll have the whole intersection on a platter. You flip the breakers when I give you the signal to do so, understood?
Yes, ma'am.
You know, I'm actually getting quite curious to see how a car looks like once your car like lost. I reckon definitely much better than this one. That's probably gonna be one of the sickest cars we've ever seen.
Just break the glass and dive in. It's not as if someone will send you a bill.
Fair enough. Let's do that then.
Switchgear's got power.
Prime. We'll have some fun at the intersection. Let's get into position.
Now we wait.
Remember, as soon as we see them, you give us power.
Yeah, there was some proper glass there for sure. It's built differently in 2077. I would have done more damage with my raw fists, I think.
Raffens will come from where? Any idea?
The northeast, I wager. From the freeway that was never finished.
Got it. Cover me, just in case.
Of course. They're rolling in. And my thorn. You see her?
Really, really hard to miss.
Let's take them by surprise. Let's try to do this quietly. If anything happens, I'll start picking them off. Sound good?
Sounds great.
Where's the son of a bitch, boss? You, wait for him here.
Get good and ready. The show starts now.
Let there be light.
The car's the driver has it.
I've been made.
Fuck.
Colorful punch.
We have to pick off the phone.
Get around the bitch!
Grenade incoming! You've got to be kidding me. You're hiding now? Let's go! Come on, P! Much better!
Actually die? That's the question. I got out the Gorilla Arms first one. I don't know if you've tried those, but they're definitely good for glass. I haven't tried those yet. The Mantis Blades are actually my first ones that I got. But it's kind of funny how you can like really like you know, customize your arms and how they kind of work. It's pretty cool. But for now I've been kind of like sticking to Mantis Blades and like pistol, sniper, katana combo.
Won't get rid of us that easily! Fuck! He's taking everything up! Hell yeah! I see a sniper!
What now? That new shift's still free.
Get in the car out of here. No need to risk it.
Fine. Meet me at the city line. North side. Don't get too used to her. She's mine. See you soon.
Yalla! Let's do this!
Everything familiar in this game is fun because of that. The customization is unique. Yeah. Definitely seems like. I haven't really dived too deep into it yet, but let's see a lot of the options you have, and yeah, it's pretty cool. I can like really also go for like more of a brute kind of like style if you want to. So that's a car. I mean, for the Badlands, this seems definitely fitting. Even know this possible, Bassett? The way I handle the mission, or getting those kind of like items. If you'd finish off all the shifts, you'd never get a chance to drive this car. Interesting. It definitely feels, you know, kind of heavy, but also like very much tuned. Like the acceleration is crazy, actually, for a car of this kind of weight.
Move. I'll take the wheel.
There. Couldn't wait another minute, could you?
At last.
Yeah, I think she's feeling right at home here.
And? She's prime wheels, isn't she?
Dreamy indeed. No surprise you wanted her back.
She completes me.
See? Managed just fine without Mitch and Scorpion.
Listen, V, it's not over yet.
It's not? You got the cargo, you got your car.
I did not get Nash, who was not in Rocky Ridge. The fucker didn't show.
Panam.
Listen, I have a plan.
And I don't care. The car and the merch, that's what we were after. We got him. 6th Street away for it.
Just listen to me, for fuck's sake. I know where their little hidey hole is. We'll take the old unfinished freeway nearby. They will not be expecting us. I'm sure of it.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna help her, I think. There's always more. There is. That's a nice thing also with how the quests go, you know, sometimes you start like out a quest for one thing and you end up doing something completely different. Kinda like also how in Witcher 3 it often happens, you know, how missions can take some strange turns.
What's gotten into you?
Alright, so where's this hideout?
A hop and skip away. Thanks, V. What Nash did. I placed my trust in him. He was the first person I worked with after leaving the Aldecaldos, after I came to Night City. And I granted him my trust.
I get it. I know how you feel. Had someone betray me just like that once.
And did you make them pay?
Never got the chance. Someone else got to him first.
But if they hadn't, would you have done it?
Would I have done it? Probably. I think my V would have done it.
No doubt. Without skipping a beat.
Let's get this over with. Are you ready?
Let's get him.
Shut your fucking mouth!
Fuck me off.
Sniper on the loose.
I had to reload.
Let's get him. Get him!
I'll see dodging that.
Show yourself!
Okay, I have no idea how I didn't die from that, but... yeah, I think it's the one you get from the heist, isn't it? The one you can kind of like loot in the Arasaka tower or whatever. I've been really enjoying this this one, definitely my favorite one. So far, this.
I see a sniper. Careful! Hell yeah! Quite the fireworks show.
Someone take their position!
That's how you serve up revenge. Yeah, I think that's the one. He's dead already. Just had to make sure, you know, that he can't set up again in the afterlife. That's for Panem. You can never be too sure if they're dead yet. That's right. Especially with those kind of like brutes, you know. Car looks interesting, I guess. Kind of like the armored cars so far. It's kind of cool actually. When I was looking up the concept art for this game, I basically found out that every gang had been assigned to a different kind of like concept art designer. So that also made every gang kind of like feel unique and have like their own kind of like style by default essentially. And there's quite a few gangs in this game, right? So from like the way they clothe to like the general style of like what they kind of like prefer to go about the missions and how they like handle things, stuff.
Hello, Rogue.
Pan Am.
What did you say again? Solve your own problems? Clean up your shit? Nash is dead. One shit cleaned. Happy?
And the 6th Street merch?
Nash can't deliver it anymore. But if you ask nicely, I might be able to help you.
Help me? I took my cut up front, honey. But I guess I'm touched. Was actually wondering if you wouldn't forget about Biz while you were out chasing down a vendetta.
Fuck!
Yeah, exactly. Pretty cool. I've been also watching a bit of the behind the scenes recently for this game, and yeah, like the amount of like care and you know, like passion they put into the game. Just such a shame that it had to be like rushed out, you know. That they couldn't literally wait as promised until the game is ready, because it's like literally the thing they marketed the game for, right? Like launching when it's ready. Yeah, like with the amount of effort they put into the game, you know, they definitely could have waited a bit longer. And then I think undoubtedly would have been like a potential Game of the Year winner, sure. Not that that has to mean much, depending on like where you're like asking that question, but yeah. I haven't really read too much of the lore behind every gang, to be honest. Only like the bits and pieces that the game gave me through their conversations.
So, feel any better?
Maybe a little. Let's get out of here.
One bitter, cold bitch, that rogue. Think she might have lost the plot.
Mean to say she used to be sweet and alluring?
Never that. But she's no stranger to the other end of the stick. Think she might need a nice, strong shock.
Yeah, that's true. I've been actually taking quite a bit of time last stream to read like lots of the shards we've gotten as well. I think today I would like to focus a bit more on getting more quests done. But I will Or do another stream where I do like a bit more reading on like the lore pieces
Hey,
and
boss.
stuff.
Got your cargo. No fast ones. Come on, let's meet.
Oh yeah, Harbinger, that would be cool. I'd definitely be interested in learning more about the lore because
I know you're not kidding.
so far I only know what the game has told me so far, basically.
Okay, I arranged our meeting. Let's do the deal and start working on Hellman. Agreed?
So if you could post that Harbinger, that would be great.
Sixth Street not likely to pull anything.
I've driven for them before. Never had them do anything strange. I'm hoping they know what's good for business.
Sunset Motel, what's that?
A safe spot. It's not far from here.
Yeah, I've been actually doing quite a lot of those as well, busted like the gigs, and I've been really enjoying them. Like, kind of like nice small missions, you know, was good to kind of like use them also to get more accustomed to the game mechanics, to be honest. Like how to handle kind of like regular shootouts and stealth scenarios and stuff. Been good fun actually.
Should be fun.
They're here. Let me do the talking.
Sensing trouble?
No. At least I don't think so.
Also like kind of learning a bit more about the kind of like, you know, bosses of the underworld, so to say, like the guys you do the contracts for, I guess, the gigs.
Hey, boss.
Panna! How's Nash? Doesn't seem to be answering his phone.
Don't call him anymore. There's no need.
You got balls, girl. What's this? A bonus of some sort?
We work together.
Change tunes like you change clothes, girl.
There. First class merch.
Mm-hmm.
So, everything's in order?
Check your account. Should be pretty plush in a couple of minutes.
It's been a pleasure. But I believe Rogue's the one who is to pay me.
You're all right. Think you earned a tip. Let's roll.
That went well. Come on. Let's get a drink.
Making sure these guys don't have any funny ideas. Lore about stuff that happened before the game? Yeah. Ash can't come to the phone anymore because his hands seem to be misplaced. Yeah, that's not possible anymore. Sounds good, Harbinger. Thank you for posting it, dude. I'd definitely have a look later.
Raffin's wiped, Sixth Street's pleased. Pretty good day for Panna and Palmer.
The day's not over yet. You still have a chance to piss me off.
Why now? I can only guess what that means.
Hello, Noah.
Hey, new biz or new friends back there?
Take a wild guess. Is everything good with you? Did those bozos come around again?
Raffins? Nah, it's been quiet. They'll be back, sure enough. This place has seen worse. What can I get you?
Broseph. 2 of them.
Broseph.
Package for Street. What was it?
You didn't peek? Valoperidol. Drugs for the cyber psychos in our midst.
They trade in him?
Yes. They have deals. With black clinics, rippers.
Well, here's to that thorn of yours.
Thanks for everything, partner.
Yeah, that's definitely a funny name for a lager.
Another one over here.
Jesus. Okay, she's just like drinking them one go, pretty much.
Thanks, Noah.
Cheers. Let me know if you need anything else.
I hope she can handle herself, oh. Ah, okay, I got Harbinger. That's fair enough. Yeah, if it gets mentioned, I'm just gonna try to skip those parts, I think. But to be honest, I'm already getting spoiled sometimes, like if I'm on YouTube, you know, just because I've been kind of like looking up some Cyberpunk content, like not spoiler content, but like general things about like the game, like some mechanics and stuff. And of course, if you get to that point, then all of a sudden you get like Cyberpunk video suggested that might give you some kind of indication of what could be happening. It wasn't like anything major, but yeah. I kind of already run into the risk of like getting spot given how much content there is. Drinking like it's water, yeah. I wouldn't even drink water like that unless I'm like super thirsty. So doing it with like a beer is definitely next level.
Follow your instincts.
I got you, Harbinger. Yeah, I will. Thank you for the warning. Yeah, it really is, you know, like if you wanna stay completely dark, then you just can play the game and don't Google or look for any videos in regards to it.
The Elder Caldos. Think he'll ever go back? I mean, not right now, but someday?
I don't rightly know. On the one hand, I don't have anyone outside the clan. Shit, I don't really know any other life.
But on the other?
Without my clan, who am I? Who would I become if I stayed in Night City?
Could just start over again. That's what I did.
Mm-hmm. For now, I only seem to be really good at burning bridges.
Talking about Rogue?
No, but thanks for reminding me. V, do you think I can make a fresh start with her, too?
She seems to bet her eddies on the right people. You'll work it out.
Yeah, exactly. And now, of course, there's also like more content on Cyberpunk, like currently going live because the DLC launched and the update came out and the game has kind of got another revival, I guess, in a sense. Like more players at least coming in and playing, like me. And that also means like it's definitely trending also a bit more, I think, as a topic.
All right. Time we look to my needs. What's the plan for Hellman?
I've come up with a plan. A first draft. But I need to sleep on it. Work it out. Then we can talk about the details. I think it best to rent rooms here. Just to stay in the area. We'll get to work around midnight. It'll help keep us out of sight. Agreed?
Yeah, good idea. I'm not gonna ask for a room yet because we haven't even gotten to a point, you know, where we got like intimate in any other way. So.
Good idea. Let's do it.
Noah, we'll take 2 rooms. Just for tonight.
Not sure if that made me like miss my opportunity on getting more intimate with her, but I'm not gonna do it that way, I think.
Don't make trouble. Be trouble. But there's smoke.
Yeah, I mean the DLC sounds like it's really good. Like on par with maybe even the Witcher 3 expansions, potentially. Which I've personally really enjoyed. Like, maybe even more so than the main game, which I already loved. That's a nice room, isn't it? They really were. I especially love the Hearts of Stone DLC.
Come on. Breathe.
Don't I look gorgeous? Okay, honestly, I think I'm just gonna follow up on this mission for now, because I don't really feel like interrupting the flow here of the mission. So let's go ahead and meet Panem. Yeah, green is kind of like one of my favorite colors, so wanted to go for something like that. I was kind of like more casual at the start, like, you know, not really dyed hair, just like all natural really, with very little cyberware. But I wanted to kind of like go a bit over the top and kind of like, you know, look a bit more unique. So, yeah, we kind of went for a bit more of an extravagant combo there.
Can I help?
No, you can't. I'll be done soon. The Raffins left are crooked as a bag of snakes. Did you sleep all right?
Can't complain. And you? Sleep well?
Like a baby on a bumpy road.
Come up with anything? For Hellman, I mean.
As a matter of fact, I did. Look here.
You like the idea of staying human in the cyber world? Yeah. I think eventually I definitely want to go into like the cyborg direction. Kind of like really, you know, go for like lots of body modifications. See how the progression looks like. But at the start, you know, I still kept it definitely a bit more natural. But eventually we're gonna have a transition going, I think.
Are you interested in hearing this?
It's a nice tune.
Okay, tell me.
We're the wrench. The cutter is the AV. And the screwdriver is where the AV should bury its nose cone in the dust. Now you must be wondering how we get the AV to do that.
That old HMG of yours.
My gun will be useful elsewhere. This caliber would barely dent the armor of a heavy hitter like that. There are other ways. Here, the clamps are solution. A Satwave power station.
Exactly. Yeah, we're gonna end up for Robocop.
Why down the AV there, at that exact spot?
Because once it's on the ground, we'll have to locate it and grab your target. As fast as we can. And the terrain there is typical California desert. Flat, dry, and empty. There'll be a big old sitting duck.
Satwave power station?
Yes. We need to break into it.
Mm-hmm. So far, so good. But then what?
And then we strike. We hit the AV with an EMP.
Of course we do.
As soon as the AV is in range, we cause an electromagnetic pulse. The onboard electronics should fail outright.
Meaning what? Engines will shut down?
Everything will shut down. Engines included. Drive, navigation, communication systems.
Aren't you, counting chickens? We can't actually know the AV will fly over the station.
Of course we can, but we don't have to. You'll see. It's bound to be quite a ride, but not one you'll regret. I've got everything planned out.
All right, let's ride.
Great. Hop in. It's cold out here.
Who owns this power station? Gov or Corp?
Is there any difference? Who do you think pulls the government strings?
Hey, I'm just wondering whose toes we're about to step all over.
V, look around. It is simple. Everything you see is owned by a corporation.
subject change.
You like to mess with the corpse, huh?
Whatever gave you that idea?
Or wait, scratch that. Rogue, Nash, the Raffens.
You're on thin ice, V.
You just like to mess with everyone.
Well, then I suppose it's a good thing I'm on your side, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, hopefully she's not messing with us, though. Yeah, honestly, I've been really enjoying that aspect too, kind of like depending on how you skill yourself, which life path you've chosen, that actually gives you like more dialogue options and different... I mean, I'm not sure if it changes your outcomes overly dramatically, but definitely seems to have an impact for me personally, and I've been enjoying it.
And now for something completely different. Weirdest thing you've ever transported. Go.
What? Are we playing 20? We've almost reached the dam. We'll make a quick stop here. We need to calibrate you with the turret. I want you to be able to use the gun, too. It should up our chances in general. Connect here.
How should I connect? Personal link?
How else? Just watch the jack. Sometimes you have to jig a little bit.
Wired in.
Wait a moment. Diagnostics first. Shit, it keeps giving me an error. Odd. Let me work around it.
And now, Pan Am, here's Johnny. Out in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. Great work, V.
Hey, I think your implant has a virus. The one in the nape of your neck.
Connection is secure.
I've got a bioprocessor in my head that operates independently of me. Probably why your diagnostics flagged it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But no data will leak out of it through the personal link. Your ride's secure.
Fine. I trust you won't fuck anything up.
I'm not sure how secure. He's like a literal terrorist, but it's fine.
See that pile of junk? Fire a short burst into it. I'll take care of the calibration.
Yeah, I went for Street Kit to start with. I was actually thinking about Corporate because I thought it was interesting to kind of go for
Hey, if you'd rather daydream,
something that might not be quite much represented in the open world. Kind of like to play like a more of a kind of like both side of the conflict, you know, side. But yeah, I went for Street Kit this time because Night City being like the, you know, kind of like major point of interest for pretty much everything. I want to kind of like know the streets and have the connections and stuff. The virus is named Johnny. Thank you very much, Penem. Yeah. Should be fine. I hope.
Good. Next target. Single shot. Okay. Just one more. Longer round. Great. We're done, I think. Now that wasn't so bad, was it?
The virus? Oh shit.
Uh-huh. Just wondering how to work with moving targets.
The gun is calibrated. You'll have system support. Just be careful with the recoil. It sometimes knocks things out of balance.
So where's this power station?
You will see in a moment. I know a spot. We'll have a decent view from there. I just want to be sure the area is clear.
Sabotage a Corpo power station. Jump a Corpo transport. Kidnap a Corpo suit.
Is this a plug for the word Corpo, or do you have a point?
Know what? You're starting to remind me of me. 50 years back. Minus the charisma. An impressive cock. Maybe we can just get along.
Could be something to that, I suppose. What happened to us? It must have had some effect.
You're more like me than you think. You'll see.
But it goes both ways. Maybe you're becoming more like me.
Nah, no way.
All looks clear. The area looks deserted. I see no patrols. The huge thing is the collection unit. And see the antennas? Each antenna collects microwave energy from satellites in orbit. That's then converted into electric power.
Power stations serve the whole city?
Honestly, who the fuck knows?
Guess we're about to find out.
Yeah, I've been enjoying having Street Kid, but obviously I have no comparison. But yeah, I've been enjoying the kind of like comments you could make on like specific gangs and kind of like some of the connections and like certain bosses and stuff, which we wouldn't really have the option to otherwise, I guess.
Huh. Antennas run all the way down the interstate.
Mm-hmm. And they're linked, which is to your advantage. We just need to mess with the collection unit. A chain reaction will follow. Each one of the antennas will emit an EMP burst. The AV will be like a fly headed for a spider's web. We just have to fire off the pulse at the right moment.
Let's go get her.
Once we reach the station, I'll set up a bypass for the detonator. You just overload the systems.
Overload the system? Yes, ma'am. When do I start? Although, hoping that's not too complicated. Is it?
It shouldn't be. You just turn everything up as far as it'll go.
Crank it up to 11. Got it. So what now?
We wait. We should time our arrival to the AV flight plan.
Got it.
Good. Time to roll.
Done anything like this before?
Downing an AV? By myself? No. Why do you ask?
Power station, EMP, the systems, networks. Came up with a really solid plan.
Thank you. How you approach things, that's the trick. Mine is the AAA.
Wait, what now?
Assessment, assembly, action. Whatever your task, you do 3 things. Start by assessing what you already have and what you'll face. The problem. Then you plan with those variables in mind. Take what you have, get what you need, assemble things, people. Finally, you take action. Simple.
Got one word for you. T-shirts.
AAA. It's all you need to lead the good life. That and the occasional cold beer.
Huh, get it? Because it's a AAA game.
Good method. AAA. That all you?
Not at all. I learned it from the Aldecaldos. Mitch and Scorpion. They were trained in something like it during the war. Then they made it their own. It's come in handy, I can't deny. And it will again now.
What if, something goes ass up?
Well, then your ass had better improvise. Did you really think I'd just give you a foolproof secret to success?
Gotta say, almost had me believe in just that.
Okay, we'll be there in a moment. One last time. We drive in, fuck up the system, and get the hell out of there. Hold on tight. This could get a little bumpy. Get ready.
It's kind of also like typical CDPR to make like a kind of joke or for wall break about that kind of thing.
Okay, I'm ready.
I mean, that's true. I do love cheese. Me there.
I'll deal with it.
Deal quick before they hit us. Get rid of those drones, V!
What do you think of them?
Good enough.
Is that all of them?
Provided we hurry. Find the controls. I'll connect the detonator. Quick, V.
My favorite cheese if I had to choose, that's really difficult because there's so many cheeses I love. I mean, Parmesan is like one of my favorites for sure. Also love feta, mozzarella, Gouda.
Shit!
But I can't really choose a favorite, to be honest. How about you? Oh fuck. Not good.
Come on. Breathe. Ah, shit. Think we might have overdone it, Pan Am.
You'll survive. Do you see that? All lit up and blinking like a Christmas
Girl, you
tree.
wanted 11. You got 11.
Fuck yeah. Let's get out of here before it lights us up too.
A cheese scout. Definitely join that. Favorite is probably Gouda. Yeah, Gouda is a classic. It's mild but flavorful and very nice texture.
I mean it. Watch out. The next one might...
Johnny? Johnny.
Fucking hell.
You're right.
Okay. I'm fine. It's okay, just... It's okay, I'm fine. Yeah. Just... Delta the fuck out.
Not the cleanest job, perhaps, but it still went well.
What about the detonator? Is it working?
Yes, it's working. And I don't even see a drop in the signal strength. We just need to drive far away enough to keep the pulse from blasting us, too. The cliff there. We'll set up. It should give us a good view of the antennas. And then we wait.
Okay.
Here.
Yeah, there's just so many forms of cheese as well, you know, it's like so much variety. Me also have, of course, like cream cheese or something. Or like ricotta. And then like these like hard cheeses that are super flavorful and salty, like parmesan and the likes. Yeah, I do love cream cheese, for sure. It's like one of my standard breakfasts, like toast or something with like cream cheese, some veggies. Maybe an egg or something. It's a very nice combo.
Always wanted to push the big red button on something like this. How do we know when?
Don't worry. I'll have eyes on it. You just wait for my signal. Then set off that pulse. They won't know what hit them. And by the way...
What?
We are about to knock a multi-million euro-dollar Kang Tao asset clean out of the sky. How does that make you feel?
Blasting shit. Exactly what the doc ordered.
And that's exactly what I like to hear.
Yeah. That's what the doc ordered, apparently.
Just noticed.
What?
It's quiet. The hum of the city, people's voices, the smells. It's all gone. Wind just intensifies it. Think I forgot quiet exists.
Mm-hmm. Though maybe not the smells. I mean, the coyotes. Rather hard to miss.
Thought that was just the air freshener in your Thornton.
Ha ha. Screw you. You'd do better to focus on the AV. Keep your eyes open.
She actually makes a comment if you're looking at her. I'm speaking your language? Yeah. Yeah, it is pretty nice for sure.
It's there. Coming from Pacifica. All right. Get ready. One more second. One more. Now!
Boom. There she is.
Shit! What's happening?
Damn it all. Fucking hell.
Bullseye!
Pan Am, the engines are still running. Fuck, they're getting away.
They're going nowhere.
We gotta go after it.
Give me a moment.
Pan Am, what are you doing?
Oh shit. Being all casual-like.
That's how you do it.
It's losing altitude.
I mean, she got my respect.
Let's go.
He's a badass motherfucker.
No way it stays in the air after a blast like
We
that.
either land or crash.
You catch that? Over. AV, unmarked. Losing out.
Mitch,
There.
Scorpion. What the hell are they
Finishing
doing?
up at the generators. Follow them. On my way in a bit. Battery
Mitch,
should sort
Scorpion,
itself out.
it's Pan Am. Don't go near that AV. I repeat, do not approach the AV.
On the way, or I'll start the party without you.
It's Kang Tao. Wait for me, or better get the hell out. They probably want to help the survivors, without knowing it's corporate. They can't hear me! The pulse is interfering. Shit! I have 3 on radar!
Drones?
Yes. Get ready. They're trying to slow us down. We won't let them. We have to reach Mission Scorpion.
Just casually while driving.
Seized up, son of a bitch. On our tail. I know. Fucking blast.
Yeah, no kidding. I feel like I missed 90% of my shots there.
It's nothing. I'm fine.
Oh, please don't tell me she dies.
For the time being, at least.
Fucking drones. Don't tell me she dies. Don't do it to me, game.
Saw it! Behind that hill.
Well, one less thing to worry about.
Pan Am, you okay?
Fucking ricochet.
Think you can manage?
Sure. I'll live. Don't worry.
Hey man, where are you? Hello?
Perfect.
Scorpion?
Keep broadcasting over an open channel, just in case they missed you the first time. God, I swear. Something's not right. Did you hear those shots? V, something happened to them.
Let's check it out.
I see the wreck, but no Scorpion or Mitch.
Anyhow.
Looks expired. Fuck it. V, connect to the drone. We'll scan the area. We have to get our bearings.
Okay then. That went just perfect, didn't it? Yeah, there were no misses whatsoever.
Let's roll. You connected to visual?
Mm-hmm. V, if they got the Aldecaldos, if they got Mitch and Scorpion, I don't...
I know. Connected. I'm in control.
Oh no, no, no.
I'm sorry. Your clan?
Aldecaldos. Yes. They're dead. All of them.
It's crass. So what can I actually scan currently? Let's scan this one, right?
V, if...
Don't worry.
Corporate
We don't know
rats.
for sure.
They've set up the launcher. They'll tear us to shreds if we get too close.
Can't we take it down somehow?
Maybe. But we... Mitch! He's alive! They have them!
Oh shit. Can save him.
Got 5 Kangs on patrol. Got 5 Kangs on patrol.
Got 5 Kangs on patrol. Got 5 Kangs on patrol. Got 5 Kangs on patrol.
If not for those damned glitches, I could have warned them! This is all my doing! Why in the hell were they following the AV? The fools!
Listen, we saw Mitch. They probably got Scorpion too. We'll find them. Help them out.
If they're still alive.
They're alive. Everything's gonna be okay.
Mind that launcher. It will blow us to bits if we approach.
Yeah, she has to take care of herself. We're gonna do this by ourselves. Get repeated 20 times just in case you weren't sure that we've got 5 gangs on patrol. Yeah, exactly. Gotta memorize it.
Okay, here's the plan. You stay in the car.
No, not so fast. I will go with you. Those are my people.
Pan Am. Hate to break it to you, but you're hurt. Wait in the car. I'll try and take out the launcher.
Fine. But I have Mitch's rifle. And we'll try to cover you from here.
Good idea. Let's move.
I'm just going like from one mission to another. What I wonder, is this actually kind of like... This is the main storyline, right? Like this is not kind of like a side quest or something. Interesting. So we actually have one attribute and perk point available. Let's upgrade reflexes further. And then we're gonna get the ability to bash, which is gonna like give us a better kind of like dodge function, which is gonna be quite good, I think, for the Mantis blades and the sword and stuff. It's part of the main story. You will find out why when you finish the arc. I gotcha. Yeah, because you're kind of like looking for Hellman, right? That's why we kind of like started this whole mission to kind of like help out Rogue, and now we have to help out Pan Am as like part of Rogue's favor, I guess. So that's like the overarching reason why we do this. But I'm not complaining. Like, I've been really enjoying the story arc, and I've been really enjoying Pan Am as a character. I'll be actually kind of devastated if I found out that she dies, because she's been really cool. Kind of interesting being like an open landscape environment, because I haven't really done many missions here yet. Can I do this? Anything to hack this? I don't think so. Definitely is quite a break for sure. I actually lose my ability to hack guys by using a specific item. This is on regular difficulty. Yeah, I just went for the default experience, so normal difficulty, and everything's set to default as well. How am I supposed to hack? You can usually hack by scanning, but apparently I don't have the item equipped currently that enables me to use those kind of hacks. Shit. They are observing this region quite well. But if I can just like circle around on this side maybe. Yeah, I feel like for first playthrough I wanna kinda make sure I don't feel like the game is kinda like unbalanced or something, you know. And then if I ever replay the game, I'll probably add like some sort of challenge or like way of playing it, so I might actually increase the difficulty, try something different. I want to experience the game the way it has been designed, I guess. Like this is quite tricky to do without getting detected here, given how many people there are. Robots. Yeah, AC is super far. I feel like I have to get into a gunfight here. But is this done instead of a hacking chip? Ah, right, that's right. Apparently so. Yeah. So where was it? Yeah, so if I use a Military Paradigm MK1, I can use all kinds of like device and vehicle hacks apparently. I can't actually change this on the fly, right? I have to go to Ripper Dock to actually change my build there. Fair enough. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna go into a gunfight then. Let's start off with a sniper here. I'm gonna exchange my sniper for now for an assault rifle or something. Oh, we got a new precision rifle. The Widowmaker. This one also looks quite interesting, the Sidewinder. Okay. That's really weird. Hey. It's unique. I guess. Oh, shoot. That's a big one. Might need the sniper rifle for that one. Oh, fuck. How do I do this? Take up the turret somehow. Subway gangster shooting? Yeah, that's what it feels like. Jesus. Yeah. It's tricky. Not sure how we're supposed to beat that thing. I gotta like kill the operatives. Okay, let me see some very quick. That's one we had, having like basically max out damage. The precision rifle doesn't. Slowest reload speed like ever. Can't have a difference between a tier level weapon and an iconic weapon. Usually I don't. I do, yeah. I mean, they definitely feel much more unique. Okay, that's one down. Destroy these. Don't seem to take any damage, do they? Yeah, that's how it feels like, you know, with how long the reloading takes. Like, where do I damage the tower? That's a question. Right here. So I can't open this, can I? Okay. Or I'd maybe like go close to it. You just have to shoot it or something? Like throw some grenade, I guess. However I get to use it. Script, I guess you have to turn it off from the console on the ship. Okay. Okay. Like on fire or something.
Path's clear.
I'm coming for you.
Step back! Back! Toss your weapons, or I'll shoot! I repeat, drop your weapons, now!
You don't see the shit you're in? You shoot him, and a millisecond later, you'll eat lead too.
I let him go, I'll still eat lead!
Shoot him! Listen, this isn't about you. Let him go, and tell me where your passenger is.
I don't know where they took him.
Hell no! He's lying!
You don't know, or you don't want to say.
Let me get the comms back up. I'll buzz the unit. We'll talk.
Pan Am!
But only if
you remember the cowboy, don't you?
Fuck!
Pan Am!
God damn it!
Oh, shit.
Are you alright?
Just some scratches.
You fucking morons!
Did you get hit? Hang on, girl. I'll patch you up.
It's nothing. Let's go.
We couldn't retreat, Pan Am. They regrouped so fast. Started shooting rockets and shit. I lost everyone.
Everyone? Scorpion, is he here? Mitch? Mitch? He's safe,
Pan
right?
Am, I'm sorry. I didn't make it in time.
No. No! Are you sure? No, he...
Scorpion, the rest. I'm sorry we didn't get here sooner.
They were good people. Great people. They didn't have to die here.
I should have stopped him.
I tried. He wouldn't have listened to you either. Never was much of a listener.
Stubborn bastard.
I'm guessing since you were out here for the AV. The question is why?
I need the guy who's riding this AV. You know anything, see anything?
Took him with him. In our cars.
Where?
West. Small unit. Your passenger's entourage.
Must be looking for a way to call base.
So you're the ones who hit him with that EMP?
Yeah, we tried to warn you, but couldn't connect.
If they took your cars, we might be able to follow their tracks.
I'll go after him. Stay with Mitch, I'll be fine.
I am going with you. I promised I would help. Besides, those bastards killed Scorpion. I won't let that go.
Don't argue with her, V. No point. Go. I'll call my people. We'll take care of things here.
We'll leave my ride here just in case. Just watch the gun, it likes to jam. We'll go by bike.
Sounds solid. Kang Tao lost contact with their AV. Probably looking for it. Better hurry. But Pan Am.
What?
You're coming back for her, right?
I promise. Let's get going, before they send a rescue party.
It's true, it definitely has a travel vibe, also with a board spot. And it's also standing in the middle of nowhere in the desert, so that's also quite similar.
Let's get going, before they send a rescue party.
Scorpion and the rest. Look, I know how you feel. I mean it. I'll help you settle your score with Kang Tao.
I will destroy them, V. Every last one.
We're in this together. To the bitter end.
You know what, V? You're all right. You helped me with Nash, you helped me with Mitch. To my mind, I owe you a favor. Your Hellman. I will find him.
Ah, so that's what this is? Just paying your debts?
No. Nomads always help their own.
Oh, so I'm one of yours now. Sounds good. Let's ride. Hope they didn't go far.
We'll see.
Getting accepted as a nomad as a street kid. That's not too bad, I would say.
Our guys were here.
Let's follow. Find them.
Scorpion said I would hate Night City.
He knew you that well?
Probably better than I know myself. He said when I'd had enough of the city, we would stock up on canned kibble, fill a couple of thermoses with coffee and whiskey, hit the road. He said we would get away from it all.
Sounds like a real adventure.
Yeah. But he's wrong. Shit. Why is everything shit?
Hey, I know. Look, you're alive. We got a few things to take care of, too.
You know it. All I see is cracked concrete and rust. If they thought they would call their friends, they were in for one hell of a surprise. Careful, V.
Oh. Oh fuck. Driving directly in there.
Slick moves, V. Wipe them out, V! That's for my friends, you assholes!
The rest must have taken Hellman with them.
There, If they manage to regroup and call for help, we're out of luck.
Better hurry, then. Left a few peeps behind at the airstrip. Rest went with Hellman.
I would have done the same. They're looking to call their people. The last they want is to ride through the desert without backup. I hope Mitch contacted the Caldos. All that damn interference.
They're coming for him, don't worry.
You know what?
What?
This is my life right here. I step out of one pile of shit, only to trip into another bigger one.
Pan Am.
Pulling everyone else after me. These tracks lead up past the hill to an old filling station. I wager that's where they're holding Helm.
She's a bit self-loathing right now, isn't she? But I can't really blame her. After losing one of her loved ones and feeling like responsible for it. Oh. Should have gone here, shouldn't I?
Okay, covering you.
Drones. Controls. Definitely set up shop here.
I see. They must have Hellman locked up somewhere. But V, see that? The pumps look pretty good. Not what you would find if the place were closed. The bastards might have managed to call for transport.
We'll know soon enough.
Yeah, the snipers can see quite far. Probably be smart to try to circle around and find a way on the back so we can take down the snipers, if it is possible. Didn't see me, did you? Okay, we should be good. Okay, where are the snipers? Hey Verot, welcome in. Thank you for the raid, dude, and welcome in raiders. I hope you had a good stream today with the rest of Black Flag. How did it go? What outs did you end up showcasing today? And yeah, welcome into some Cyberpunk. I'm the best, welcome in as well. Yeah, we're currently doing some wartime missions in the desert surrounding Night City. And pretty cool. Got some really interesting characters on the way.
Send the word SPIN to 7299 for a chance to win a one-week getaway for two.
You did wingsuit, you're up to sequence 10 now, and you showcase a lot more dialogue, smuggled in some underwater locations, and showed inside of Great Inagua. Nice. Yeah, it's cool how many details actually are to uncover in Great Inagua, right? Like, the place is actually massive. Would have been cool to maybe have like a few missions more taking place there as kind of like part of your home base. But I still like the idea that they kind of like included a place for you to live, you know. Also take over from, of course, one of the Templars. Yeah, it seems so unbasted. I haven't played the DLC myself yet, but it has gotten lots of good kind of like reception. So yeah, I'm looking forward to play it eventually for sure. Also, hey, the Bioshock Dragon, welcome in. Thank you for joining. I hope, yeah, everyone is doing well today. Yeah, that's true. I really like how everything gets displayed eventually, you know, like all the RPs you can collect and stuff, like certain memorabilia. I wonder if I can actually one-shot kill from behind. It's like a stealth kill. Might escalate, but... yeah. Of course, that had to happen. Successfully escalated. Hey, the things you do for science, right? Sometimes you just gotta try stuff. I was kind of like hoping we do like a one-shot, you know, stab from behind. I was even like charging the attack too, but yeah, didn't do anything. I guess I gotta always grab them and then choose the kill option. Are you sick? Try them. That really sucks. I hope you feel better soon.
I see cars. Nomad.
I recognize them. The clans.
Fire! Fire! Move up! I'll shoot you down! Hell yeah! Fuck!
Okay, of course I can't get inside here. Not enough technical ability. Yeah, the damage on the katanas is pretty good for sure. I really like using them in like close combat, but also now with the deflect option, like to deflect like bullets and stuff, it's also become really good. I've also got like the dash ability, which is also gonna come in handy. Reminds me quite a bit of how Ghost Runner worked as a game. Got the quote wrong, it's supposed to be resistance is futile. No worries, meow. Trying to get over a quote as well, Bioshock. Yeah, I guess it's just that kind of time currently, isn't it? But I hope you also feel better soon, Bioshock. Definitely drink lots of tea and water. That usually helps me quite a bit.
I'm in.
Hellman.
I'll shoot you down!
Okay. Where's Hellman? Is that you? Kein Grund Zeit hier. Okay, wenn. Maybe around there.
Don't shoot, I'm unarmed.
The hell are you doing here?
This is my station. Name's Marty. Those fucking suits rode up like they own the place. Took everything. Put me here and locked the door.
No worries, Rod, take your time.
Brought a man with them. A man I need. Civilian. You must have spotted him.
Mm-hmm. I ain't blind.
Where are they holding him?
Old garage. Room upstairs. Probably keeping him there.
Thanks. I were you, I'd stay put for a few.
Exactly my intention.
Know where they're keeping Hellman. Going in.
Okay, covering you.
Total system error. Forward body. Install at your own risk. Available only on Braindead.
Yadic! All pleasure. From all. Provide me.
It's kind of cool. You can actually destroy the security cameras. Yeah, but eyewear was definitely unique. The Pirate of 2077 or something. Does it give you 2077 vision instead of 2020? Probably. I would imagine so.
Who sent you? Hey, easy. We gotta talk. Who are you working for? Yorinobu Arasaka? Do you wish to take me back, or?
Pathetic rat's got nowhere left to scurry off to. He's out of lifelines. Shut him up already.
Not a fan, I take it.
You haven't found a fan in him either. Motherfucker doesn't know who to be scared of more, you or Arasaka.
That's how to knock him out then.
Don't take this personally.
Seem to recall you were gonna tell Takamura when you got Hellman.
Yeah, just a sec. I'll call him.
Why does that guy have the same haircut as Takamura for?
Just remember, you have Hellman and that's one hell of a card. Try to win something with it.
Takamura saved my life, remember?
Because it was in his fucking interest to do so. Still just biz. He's no friend of yours.
Satisfy your instincts.
Takamura, good news. Got Hellman.
Alive? What did he say?
Alive, alive. Not too talkative now. Taking him to the Sunset Motel.
I will come to you. Keep him there until I arrive.
You got it. See ya.
Yeah, I mean, he has whiter hair, but he has like exactly the same hairstyle. So what about him then? Can't in my mind. He definitely is.
True.
He's like a literal terrorist and parasite in my mind.
In the immediate aftermath of the attack, many residents nearest to the power station suffered critical implant failure. Powerful
Looks like your new Chimbas are here.
Is that him?
Sure is.
Take him outside. Toss him on the bike.
Stay right there.
The cavalry has arrived. Mitch gathered together a few Aldecaldos.
The road was clear. I don't think we were spotted. We would still do better not to hang around too long.
What do you plan to do with him?
Just gotta ask him a few important questions.
I sure hope you get some important answers. Saul.
Everything's done here. All clear.
I heard Mitch is alive thanks to you.
Thanks to V and Pan Am. They both saved my ass.
I just hope it was worth it.
Saul, I tried to raise Scorpion, but he... Maybe I could help out somehow?
I think you've helped enough.
I tried to stop him. Sure. Just turn around now. Let it all be damned. You're good at that, aren't you?
Look, Saul, it really wasn't Pan Am's fault.
Careful. You and me are not buddy-buddy. Besides, nobody's blamed anyone for anything, yet.
Sure. Right.
Pan Am was just helping me. It was my doing. My fault that AV got hit. Without me, Scorpion and his people wouldn't have gone out to grab it. That's the truth.
When you're an Aldecaldo, you are always responsible for yourself and your people. The circumstances change nothing. Perhaps Pan Am should ask herself if she's still an Aldecaldo.
Damn it all.
Read recently that they're planning to do a John Wick enemy as well. That's interesting.
We'll want to see him coming.
Yeah, I haven't heard about that, but I think it would actually work quite well with the whole like action scenes, you know. I can definitely see that working quite well.
We've got eyes all around.
I guess you better not call Saw after all. You always better call Saw. Because then it's Saul Goodman.
Glad to see you, Mitch, but why'd you even come?
Saul. He came with our people. We took care of the bodies. I told him what happened. And he told us to up and follow you. He was worried something would happen to you. To Pan Am.
Saul?
Look, maybe you two don't see eye to eye at the moment, but you're family. And Saul will do anything for family.
The thing is, am I even part of the family anymore?
You know you are. Come back to us. I understand.
Sorry you had to witness that. Things just get complicated. Dramatic sometimes. But I will manage. And you look out for yourself, all right?
So, what now? Back to Night City?
Yeah. I mean, I think so. I have to sit and think. About everything.
Yeah, I think so too, Rod. You know, like the universe, kind of like the world would work really well with it, I think. And also like the kind of like atmosphere they're going for. I wonder if I kind of go over the top with the action, because John Wick is usually more known for like trying to be a bit more realistic with like, you know, how many times he has to like reload and stuff. But obviously the actual encounters might not be the most realistic. But yeah, I wonder if I kind of like try to embrace a certain realism, or if I trying to go like overboard like many enemies tend to sometimes, I guess. Gonna be interesting. Yeah, I'm a big fan of the whole Breaking Bad universe. It's one of my favorite shows, together with Better Call Saul, so I've been watching those quite a few times already.
Think that's it. Until next time.
They're coming. You got a minute.
Let's move!
Until next time. Take care of Scorpion's bike. It's yours now.
Oh. Okay then. Got a few questions.
Hey. Where am I? What is this place?
Want to talk about your little invention. Biochip you made for Arasaka.
Fine. But let's get one thing straight first. Yorinobu Arasaka didn't send you?
No.
This means you must have an offer for me. If your boss will pay more than Kang Tao, I believe we can talk.
Careful, dude.
You misunderstand me. There is no offer.
What do you want?
Your text trying to kill me. Pretty sure that's not how it's advertised.
If you wish to file a complaint, I'll need more details.
Got Johnny Silverhand's construct stuck in my head. I don't want it there.
Silverhand? Construct? That's impossible. Where did you get this biochip?
Copper picks as always. At least some of them.
Well, speak. Say something.
Lore dump.
Long story.
If Arasaka finds me, I'm dead. So are you. So we are in no hurry. And I'm interested, truly.
Klept it off Yorinobu Arasaka. Job for a client. But the client left me out to
And
dry.
you decided the best place for it was in your own goddamn head.
Actually, wasn't a bad idea. Construct rebooted me when my own goddamn head took a bullet.
I always knew Yorinobu's plan would fail. I just never imagined it would turn out like this. Arasaka's prized tech really is in the very streets of the city.
You have to remove the biochip from my system.
It's not that simple.
Look, you made the thing, didn't you? So where's the problem?
If you're telling the truth, you slotted in a new experimental version of the biochip.
I know you can't just yank it out. My Ripper
You
said...
showed that to some fucking street doctor? Who else knows?
I needed help. Or did you think the first thing that came to mind was down in a Kang Tao AV?
Yeah. And don't be so arrogant talking about street doctors, because some of them are actually...
Well, speak. Say something.
Probably no more than even you do about some things, so yeah. Always good to stay humble, dude. Just saying. But he's a corpo, so what to expect, right? Don't say anything bad about Victor Vector in my vicinity.
Well, speak.
How's the prototype version different? It's got a different engram, something more... aggressive?
The biochip is what's unique, not Silverhand's engram. The previous version of the chip was only used to communicate with pre-saved engrams.
And it was rare as fuck and cost a fortune. Yeah.
This one's rarer. Meant to install and activate the engram in a new body. When I left Arasaka, the project was still in the trial phase. Do you wish to know
How
more
exactly was
about
this
your
new version
condition?
supposed to work? Were you planning to have the engram kick people out of their own bodies? Is that shit by design?
During the tests, we assumed that the body would be neurally indifferent during implantation.
You mean dead?
Yes, which makes what happened to you interesting indeed.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, who could afford this version? Probably only like the corpus, right?
Speak. Say something.
How do you put a price on immortality? Who could even afford tech like this?
Nobody. This model was meant to remain in-house. The prototype was Saburo Arasaka's personal commission. He oversaw the entire project himself.
So if it weren't for Yorinobu, nobody would have found out.
And if not for you, the project would not have been a success. This is a true breakthrough.
Yeah, thank you for being your breakthrough experiment, but dude, I'm dying in under 2 weeks apparently, so you should try to help me out.
Do you wish to know more
Yeah,
about
great.
your
Your tech
condition?
works. Now get it out of me.
Well. I would have to see it first.
I mean, I don't really trust him, but then again, we're out of options, so I'm gonna let him examine the biochip.
Do you wish to know more about your condition? Unbelievable. It looks like...
Can't believe this suit's the one who's gonna help us.
Oh, fuck.
Impressive, isn't it?
What a pity I won't be able to examine it fully.
Yeah, real shame. You could have been his guinea pig too.
Tell me how to get rid of it.
I'm afraid I have bad news. Your neural network has completely deteriorated. It can no longer function independently of the chip. The only thing I could do...
Woohoo, it's bargaining time.
...is to give you information on a good clinic in Sweden. They'll help you through the terminal stages. Minimize the pain.
Oh, ain't that a cheery thought. So, I can die now, but with less pain.
You are silent.
Wait, you said the project was in the trial phase. You don't actually know how it'll end.
Oh, I do. I just saw the construct devouring your brain. It's programmed to take over its new environment. At all costs. And your little meat brain is helpless against it.
So no matter what, sooner or later the engram wins.
Yes. And from what I've heard about Silverhand, that seems to be exactly his style.
Huh. I see my reputation's grown into Arasaka legend.
That background music, you know, like the violin you can hear very faint in the background. Reminds me so much of like some of the classic Witcher 3 soundtracks. And they had some of the composers who worked on Witcher 3 and the DLCs work on this game soundtrack too, so kinda cool that connection sometimes, you know. Like the soundtrack of course is like overall quite different, but some melodies or some like instrument use, you know, give me like sometimes Witcher vibes actually.
You are silent.
So I'm saying that our only option is death. He seems to be saying that, yeah. I hope there's another option, but we're gonna see, I guess.
What exactly is going on in my head?
You tell me, what's it like to have two personalities? Because it's not like you're hearing voices. You're both yourself and Silverhand simultaneously.
I can see him and talk to him.
You're not talking, but yes, I understand what you mean. Have you noticed the construct's influence on your decision-making?
Sheesh, give it a rest.
Getting Mirage vibes right now.
This is costing me time.
A little Easter eggs from The Witcher in this as well. Yeah, one of the ones I encountered recently was the Roach ride, or however it was called, where you could play like a mini game where you played as Roach, the horse from Garrett. It was pretty cool actually.
I don't mean to rush you, but...
When it comes to my decisions, Johnny really is just a voice in my head. Maybe he has a different opinion, but he can't make me do anything.
Agreed 100%. You are one fucking stubborn.
It's not as if one of you wins the debate. The scale simply shifts, slowly but surely.
Yeah, the arcade game was really fun. Like, oddly quite a bit of fun. Like, I spent quite a few minutes with it.
This is costing me time.
I also tried quite a few times to get like a better score.
What do you mean?
You will start doing things that were once unthinkable, at least to your old self. And you know exactly who he was. A fanatic, a terrorist, a suicide bomber.
Oh, fuck me. Who's trying to mess with your head now?
That is why I believe it would be better for you to consider clinical isolation at this stage.
At least Johnny never whored himself out like you.
Are you defending him? Or is that Johnny speaking now? Oh, let me guess. He already tried to take over your body. You know, just for a little while.
No.
Would you though? Could be fun.
Johnny.
Kidding. But watch out. Suit's getting ready to talk your head off.
I just had to think about Witcher 3 again, you know, with the Hearts of Stone DLC. where one of the Everett brothers tries to take over the body of Garrett as well, and does so for some periods of time. It's basically like a favor that Garrett has to give to let like the ghosts of a dead brother take over his body and have some fun for a night, essentially.
This is costing me time.
And it's honestly one of the funniest and best quests for me personally in that DLC.
Know what? That's enough. You just playing for time? Because I can't tell. Are you trying to convince me you're useless? So, I mean, in that case, I can just shoot you in the head and save us both some time.
Oh, finally.
I will try to help you, if you come with me to Kang Tao.
I'll try, just isn't gonna cut it. Actually, it's almost like you're trying to buy your way in with the Chinese, at my expense.
Do you even realize how much data is in your head? Even if I can't help you, the data must be saved.
Well, fuck me sideways. What a half-brain gunk. He just admitted you're right.
Yeah, I've been really in the mood to replay Witcher 3 as well recently. I actually want to go for like a no-HUD playthrough the next time I play Witcher, just to kind of like take in more of a world and re-experience it now with the upgraded graphics as well of the update that launched a while back. And yeah, kind of like give myself a bit of a challenge as well. The game is gorgeous, so playing it without the HUD is gonna be really cool, I think.
Forget Kang Tao. Got any other ideas?
If you think there's anyone else who can help you, I could give you the blueprints. Complete project documentation. Kang Tao offered quite the sum for it.
You got it with you?
He's got to. Gonk's fucking useless without him.
Hey, Takamura? What the hell is he doing here?
He's got a few questions of his own for you. You play nice, he might even save your ass. I'm almost done. The blueprints.
Hey there, Tip. Welcome in. But cheers, Meow. Yeah, I've been really enjoying playing games with no HUD, especially the AC games.
As long as we find someone fluent in technobabble.
So I wanna kinda like do that for more games now. At least whenever games give me the option, I wanna try that for games I've already played before, so I'm kinda like familiar with the mechanics and like the game world. But I kinda like challenge myself a little bit. Because the thing is, like, we've kinda grown so accustomed to kind of like having all those informations, you know, like what's your objective, what's kind of like the next checkpoint on the minimap, and kind of forget about like actually being in the world and like using the world to navigate, or like listening to the story to know about what we should be doing next. And for me, it's always impressive when games pull that off really well, that you can turn off a HUD and it feels like, you know, you don't really have many disadvantages for doing so. There's some games that do it much better than others. But yeah, I wanna figure out which games it would be good for. What's even cooler is when games actually kind of work their UI into the game. I think it was Dead Space, but it had like actual like information displayed on your left arm or something like in the game. We could look on to kind of see your health and like how much ammo you had and stuff. I feel like those kind of things are really cool with an OHUD too, if the game kind of provides you with information in the game. Or like with Red Dead Redemption, when you can kind of like pull out like your journal to read about stuff like in the game instead of like doing it in the menu. I really like those kind of things actually. Love this game, there's not quite a game like it. Yeah, I've been really impressed with Cyberpunk so far. And definitely been getting more and more into the story stuff as well. Kind of wonder what these percentages mean exactly, like how far I've gotten through some of the storylines. Wonder if this is kind of like added together, like if I'm not 45% progress, or if it's actually like 100% for every categorization. But yeah, not sure. Also, thank you for the follow tip. I appreciate it. Yeah, exactly. Like a game that was actually designed for no HUD that I played or replayed recently was the first Assassin's Creed. Because everything in the conversations about the investigations is kind of like that to kind of like guide you through the game world and give you like information. It has been really designed that way. And now I'm like on AC2 and Brotherhood, and those games have been much more designed with like a minimap in mind and finding very specific checkpoints that you had like no idea really of knowing exactly where they are otherwise. It's been an interesting challenge, kind of like going back and forth between games where it works much better than for others. I recently made a list of like games I would like to play without the HUD, and it's definitely been getting bigger and bigger. Where some of them are definitely Red Dead Redemption 2, also Tomb Raider, those games, Watch Dogs. Hold up, let me actually have a look here at the list so far. Yeah, so Witcher, Red Dead 2, racing games I thought would actually be quite cool without the HUD, because often the route you have to drive is like self-explanatory, and a lot of the HUD isn't really necessary, I guess. Spider-Man, though I'm not sure if that game actually has HUD options. I read somewhere that the first Spider-Man at least doesn't have any HUD options in the game. So I might have to get the game on PC and install like a mod or something to make that work. Ghost of Tsushima, because that game works really well without the HUD, given that you have the whole like wind guiding mechanic. I've also seen online that Far Cry Primal is supposed to be really, really good without the HUD. It's the only Far Cry game I ever played before, but I would love to replay it with that challenge. Given it like literally in primer times, so having everything off would be quite immersive, I think. The Hitman games, Watch Dogs, God of War, the Middle-earth games, and Tomb Raider. I like the games that I kind of like thought about doing that kind of run for eventually. So yeah, that's gonna be interesting getting to those games eventually. You wanna try Watch Dogs? Yeah, I can recommend Watch Dogs highly. Well, except for Legion. Legion is a very mixed batch for me personally, but I can highly recommend Watch Dogs 1 and 2. They're both great games in their own right, I think. And Legion is fun for some aspects, but not so good in others, I think. Exactly. Yeah, when I replay a game, I usually like to go and change it up a bit and kind of like experience it with either like a new challenge or something, and the no HUD stuff definitely makes it always feel fresh, since you really have to kind of think for yourself a lot more. Yeah, I've only ever played Hitman 2, Hitman 1, the reboot game, but I really enjoyed it, and I think it would work quite well, not resorting to any kind of like HUD there, with all the investigations and stuff. I've never played the older Hitman games, no. I really want to though at some point, because I heard they are quite great. Yeah, it would be like, here's the game challenge, play the game with a commercial constantly playing over HUD with only a tiny portion showing the game. No kidding, right? That sounds just like my type of game. Oh yeah, I really enjoyed Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Honestly, gameplay-wise, it was my favorite out of the three. I love the focus on like stealth and like less shootouts, actually. And more like tomb levels, it seemed. And story-wise, I think it had some really great scenes. Like that scene when Lara actually rises out of the water is like something I will remember forever, I think. So I guess very iconic scenes. Not sure if it has the best writing or best story. I would have to actually play that of those 3 games like back to back to compare them properly. But I was quite satisfied with the presentation of the story at least. Hitman Blood Money? Yeah, I gotta play those older games. Also to experience the soundtrack, because Jesper Kid, I think, has worked on quite a few of them. And he's also been the guy behind quite a bit of the AC soundtracks, which I absolutely adore. So, yeah, I wanna kinda like also listen to those soundtracks eventually. It really is rad. Yeah, absolutely love that whole cutscene.
What'll you do with him?
I haven't decided yet.
Are you serious?
You know me. I can be impulsive.
He's all yours. I'll give you two some space.
I hope we can come to an understanding.
That is certainly in your best interest. V, I will remember this.
This heat. My throat is positively parched.
V did not give you even a glass of water. Unacceptable. Inhumane. That is not me. You will see the difference. I will give you food back.
See that? Fuck me. Just look at that. Sons of bitches.
Job complete. Another tapeworm. Okay, let me pause real quick before we continue. Ah, okay, I gotcha. Yeah, that's really cool. I really like the voice of Rogue in this game for sure. Yeah, I mean, you definitely could tell that with Shadow of the Tomb Raider, there's been quite a few adventures she's been on too since the reboot, you know, and quite a lot of characters also with her closest friend, you know. You can really tell that they've been through a lot as well together. Jonah, I think it was, wasn't it? I'm really bad with remembering names, so don't ever quote me on like names. But yeah, I think it was Jonah. I really like their relationship as well, you know, and how they kind of looked out for each other in Shadow of the Tomb Raider as well, and they've been kind of like big friends since the first game as well. That's the one? Okay, good. Glad I at least remembered one name right. Jonah will also be in the Netflix animated series too. Oh, that's cool. Was Jonah ever a character before the reboot? Like remake, I guess, of 2013? Or was that actually a game which introduced him for the first time? Because I haven't actually played the older Tomb Raider games for ages. And I've only played Tomb Raider 2. I think, so. Not until the 2013 game. I gotcha. That's kinda cool that he's been, you know, getting so popular that he even's getting like his own role in the animated show. Okay, so we need to get Buddy to 15 here to get to the next stage. Fair enough. Okay, so now the dash is actually fully upgraded apparently. Nice.
Where are you heading off to?
And not until the 2015 game, however, for the animated series, we are bringing a character from the past games into the reboot universe. His name was Zip. He's had 2 variations of the past. Ah, okay. It's kind of like a combination of like the newer and older characters. It's gonna be interesting, like bringing them together. I honestly didn't even know there was like a Tomb Raider show in the making. But seems like so many franchises are getting like shows nowadays, which I'm honestly not like against, because some of them seem to have turned out quite well. You know, like the whole like League of Legends show, for instance. The what was it called? Castlevania show as well. Also the Cyberpunk show, Edge Runners, is supposed to be quite good. Didn't know about it either, the Last of Us show. I haven't watched that, but yeah, I mean that was also received really well, wasn't it? It's kind of cool how many game franchises actually spawn like really good shows. I released a teaser recently and it looks pretty cool. Actress Camilla Luddington, who played reboot Lara for 3 games, will be coming back for. Oh, seriously, will be Haley Atwell. I gotcha. I quite liked Camilla Luddington whenever I saw her playing a character. I mean, the most prominent role I played her in before Tomb Raider was Californication, the TV show. She played quite a controversial character, but I definitely still enjoyed her performance quite a lot. Yeah, she's in that for one season, I think it's season 6. Where they kind of like work on a movie called Santa Monica Pop or something. Yeah, Californication is like one of my absolute favorite shows as well. I never tire of rewatching that. It's just like so ridiculous and so chaotic and crazy, but yeah, I definitely enjoy it. Max Payne remake. Those are games I also haven't played yet. They're gonna be interesting. I mean, I watched quite a bit of gameplay of Max Payne and I enjoyed kind of like the feel of the action, you know? It would feel weird not hearing her voice as reboot Lara, but it's not the first time, of course, that the character had a recast. Even for Tomb Raider 2, they had someone else voice Lara than in the first. That's fair. I feel like it's a character that definitely lives from like multiple interpretations and iterations and like, yeah, just reboots and stuff, right? Driving on the chaos, I mean, sometimes I do, I guess. At least I do enjoy seeing it unfold. Maybe not being in the middle of chaos myself, you know, but watching it, maybe.
You really are paranoid.
You don't see it? Wake Corps are stripping our world and lives naked, piece by piece. Can't turn a blind eye to that.
This is the part where you divulge your master plan to annihilate Arasaka?
No. It's the part where I say I despise petty merc thieves who think they're hot shit rebels after setting foot in the afterlife. Might think you took on Arasaka, but you're just a bug they scraped off the sole of their boot and tossed in the trash.
Ain't the only one to get flatlined by Sokka. Except I didn't let him scoop out my mind. Did you lock it in a trinket?
Ha! Huh. I brought war to their doorstep, kid. Your grand plan? To steal their fucking car.
I mean, he's right. But also he's kind of like trying to push us, right, to do something more severe than he's done.
Let's get out of here.
That's definitely fair, Rod. I mean, that definitely speaks also for the character, right? The character is so iconic that even with so many different iterations, it still, you know, was like something you enjoyed. Make sound choices for Lara.
So, you ready?
Sure seem to know a lot about my past.
Well, seen flashes of your past, just like you've seen flashes of mine.
Honestly, I'm scared of the day I'll start seeing your memories as my own.
Shit. If it's a two-way street, I'll somehow have to live with the fact that I let Deshaun best me. Fuck me over.
It's kind of funny that we're kind of like united in the whole, like, we didn't really choose to be in this scenario, right? And we're just like trying to be ourselves. And the same thing goes for Johnny Silverhand, right? Like he's kind of like trapped in our body as well. You know, so can't we blame him for wanting to take control in a way, even if it's not his body? You know, he's still there.
So, you ready?
How you find life under my skin?
Well, most things are either too big or too small. Not to mention the clusterfuck that are your hormones. And the lag between sight and touch. Infuriating. When you take a bite of pizza, it takes ages before I know you fucking burn the roof of your mouth. Plus, used to be 5 minutes wouldn't pass before I had a fresh cig in my hand. Now I'm itching for nicotine. Getting used to it, I guess. But it's no fucking picnic.
Yeah, like living without a body, you know. Can't blame him for how he feels since it wasn't his choice to be in this situation either. Exactly.
Let's get out of here.
So, listen. Will I notice a change, or is it one of those things where I'll wonder why I ever feared it?
Worst thing you can do to a human. Rip their identity out of them. That's all I know.
Can you just tell me what you want? What you really want?
Help me settle my score against Arasaka. That's it. So, you ready?
Your goal's to bury Arasaka. Demolish it. Mine's to stay above ground. Seem pretty clearly defined, both.
Actually aligned pretty nicely, too. You need Mikoshi to save your life? That done, I can burn it to the ground.
There it is. The Crusade. Get to Mikoshi, smash the system.
Okay. I'll tell you why I want to destroy Arasaka, but I'll only tell you once. Want to hear it?
All right.
I saw a corpse strip farmers of water, and eventually of land. Saw them transform Night City into a machine fueled by people's crushed spirits, broken dreams, and emptied pockets. Corps have long controlled our lives, taken lots, and now they're after our souls.
Sorry guys, give me just 1 sec. Alright, I'm back. Thank you for staying tuned. The story of this game is pretty sinister. Yeah, I've been definitely having the same feeling. You know, like the whole kind of like plot about like, okay, yeah, your time is like running short and you have to do anything about trying to survive is definitely also bringing us into situations that are increasingly more extreme, I guess, in a way. And yeah, some fates of some characters turn quite dark very fast, you know. But I do like that about this universe, you know, the fact that it's kind of like always the consequence of death is there for anybody, and this game doesn't hesitate to, you know, make those people die that you may go very attached of or to. And yeah, I think it's definitely good for the universe to go that way, I think, to make it sinister. I haven't played the DLC either yet, but I'm looking forward to see how that turns out too, like narratively. But yeah, let's carry on.
V, I've declared war not because capitalism's a thorn in my side or out of nostalgia for an America gone by. This war's a people's war against a system that spiraled out of our control. It's a war against the fucking forces of entropy. Understand? Do whatever it takes to stop them, defeat them, gut them. If I gotta kill, I'll kill. If I need your body, I'll fucking take it.
And yeah, to answer your question, I don't think it's wrong to feel empathy for Johnny.
Still don't see it, but you will one day.
Even if he is a terrorist. I think, you know, that doesn't have to mean that there's not things that might feel relatable or, you know, where you can understand why he feels a certain way. It doesn't always mean that we have to act the same way, I guess, feeling empathy for a person. Alright, we finish another tapeworm encounter. Alright, so that finishes quite the main story list here. Kind of like back to back. Also, thank you for welcome back, M. Welcome back to you as well. So yeah, it finishes like one major storyline at least, the whole like ghost town thing. Now I think that's all the main story I want to do for today, to be honest. For the rest of the stream I'd like to focus on some side activities. And yeah, the ones you currently have is Beat on the Bread, which is kind of like pushed in the background. Finding all the tarot graffiti cards, we could work on that actually. At least have a look if there's any one nearby. Still gotta find the cyberpsychos, but there's lots of those, so that's more of a passive quest. There's 17 total. There's a gig that I accepted, so I think I want to work on that. Like anything that's kind of like open I want to work on for now. And then on the way there we can have a look if there's any tarot cards nearby. Like over here. Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune means that change is coming. One's destiny could turn out for the better or the worse. Yet it is also bears the promise of new possibilities. The wheel reminds us that nobody remains at the top forever, but also that not every situation is hopeless. Yeah, we got quite a few vehicles available currently. Yeah, let's actually go for Scorpion's Apollo here. The newest ride we've gotten. Yeah, me too. Would be kind of like tricky finding all of them without looking at the map. Whoops. It's fine. I've been thinking about a lot of things, about the shit with Saw, about Mitch and Scorpion, about the family I had. Lost, left, adopting. Didn't know it would be this fucking complicated. I don't get what's happening to me. I'm in the city, free to do whatever I want with my life, but fuck, am I really free? If I left my old life just because things started to get a little inconvenient, that would mean I'm always just going to be running. Doesn't make sense. Okay, so I guess we're actually like one of the closest contacts now to her. But yeah, maybe she should go back, you know, kind of like talk about it. I'm not gonna just say, okay. No, that's very rude if somebody's opening up their heart to us. So this is our only option really here that's a bit more elaborate. Makes it less of a headache for our trophies achievements as well. That's very true too, yeah. I just wanted to see how far I can fly, you know. Gotta try and error a little bit. Seriously, my only option that I have is like that she's basically pissed off about me saying stuff about compromises. But I mean, what is my, you know, kind of like other option here? Like, okay, you know, what kind of option is that? Not happy with how that turned out. I wonder if I made other choices, I might have gotten more options here to answer. Because both of them seem kind of like weird. Cyberpunk V is the best. Yeah, the Cyberpunk V playthrough. I mean, I think it's gonna happen eventually. I think. Would be interesting kind of like going for the kind of like Evo options or like just messing around with people. Yeah, that was actually the most fun I ever had with Odyssey, like going for a psycho character. And the irony is that it actually pays off. Like, you always get like the best, or almost always get the best advantage if you're like being an asshole in Odyssey, essentially. Like, even in situations where you think like, okay, that should definitely backfire, it often doesn't. Okay, can I actually call Panem?
Hi there, V.
How's it going with Rogue?
That's going. Knock on wood.
So, things are settled?
For now, we're good at avoiding each other, and that's fine with me.
No complications with Kang Tao.
So far, so good. They sent another patrol around the station, but they're dead set that it was Raffen that downed their AV and attacked Hellman's guards. Station's proprietor's sticking to that version, so we're covered for now.
You make up your mind yet?
About what?
The Alacaldos. You going back?
Part of me just wants to drive down the open highway and never look back. Part of me wants to stay. But being in the same room with Saul... I don't know anything anymore, V.
I think it's kind of weird that I can't have the option to kind of tell her that, you know, having a life in Night City might also work for her. I feel like maybe... I wonder if this means like friends here in Night City, or if it means like friends back with a clan, you know. But given this is kind of like targeted to V, I guess that means me. Couple. Well, I'm sure I'm gonna do another Psycho run at some point.
You sound like you don't have any friends left there. What about Mitch?
I know, but... Well, all right, you're about to tell me that no family's perfect. And hey, you'd be right. But I just want to be true to myself and figure out what I want. And what I'm scared of.
Take care.
Talk soon, V.
Where is the tarot card? Wasn't supposed to be here. Ah, never mind, that's a fast travel. Okay then. Let's go over here. Exactly. Little crazy to just keep things fresh, you know? Wait, hold on. There's a tarot card here. Thing that I tried to scan.
Information from Okada-san. Very valuable. I also learned something through my own efforts. We must meet.
Where'll it be this time? Trash processing plant? Deserted N-cart station?
In the south of Japantown, there is a street market. It is on the footbridge above the main street. Use the elevators. It is easy to get lost. I am on my way there.
I'm gonna jump.
Make me wait.
Okay. Cool, it finishes down on the street.
Huh. What's this?
Watch grease burn a little bit, but pretend it's like the card of Cosmos. Right. It definitely sounds like something that Psycho Lexius or Psycho Sandra would do. Okay, we got strength. It's the card of resilience. It is associated with determination, bravery, and eternal struggle. One must have dedication in order to overcome obstacles and reach one's goal. Strength is about physical prowess and spiritual fortitude, the power that must be unleashed to achieve the impossible. Okay, I want to go back to tracking this quest here. And let's collect another tarot card here. My opinion of Valhalla, speaking of later AC games. I liked Valhalla, personally. I know it's not the most liked AC game. But after Odyssey, I'm glad they fixed a lot of the issues they had with Modern Day, with Layla. Also with how RPG the games have become. And just having like a more meaningful and deeper story again, that was also like a bit more serious. I enjoyed the writing quite a lot, and I enjoyed the different abilities you had. I do think though that the game has too much meat. Like I think it's too long. It overstays its welcome, especially with the DLC editions. I feel like that was just overkill for how much content there was for the game, to be honest. I feel like if they just took the main story and cut it down by like 2 or 3 story arcs, it could be pretty optimal, but without DLC. But there's so much content now that it feels always very dreading to play the game at times. But the first time I played the game, I had a really good time with it actually. I enjoyed it a lot. And what I especially appreciated is as like an AC car, like a lot lore nerd. Yeah, AC Lord, that's me, right? There were like lots of references and Easter eggs to other games that I quite enjoyed uncovering. So like narratively, I was really enjoying it for sure. And gameplay wise, you know, like given that we don't play an assassin but a Viking, I feel like it made sense. I can understand the decision they made for the gameplay. How about you?
Hello, we haven't met. I'm Elizabeth. My husband and I, we need a somewhat delicate matter handled. We think you could help.
Mind my asking who your husband is? Actually, who are you?
I'd rather not discuss details over the phone. Please, meet with us. We'll explain everything. As I said, it's a rather delicate matter.
What's so delicate about the matter?
I'd rather discuss that in person, if you don't mind. Can we meet?
Sure, let's do that. Got a Delta. Later. Okay, I'm back. Talk. Sure, let's do that.
I'll send you the address. See you.
Was the most awkward dialogue ever. It's like, I got a Delta. Okay, I'm back. Okay, goodbye. I hope it isn't like time-based or anything. Yeah, I think it's a bit sad how much hate Valhalla is getting, to be honest, because I feel like there's lots of effort they put into it and lots of care. And I love W. McDevitt's the lead writer on the game, or lead narrative director, I guess, for that one. Because you can really tell how much he cares about the, you know, like overall lore of the universe. And I think it's definitely reflected in the main story. But yeah, I definitely wouldn't say it's like perfect or anything. Like there's definitely also issues with it, but for me they more stem from like the amount of content and from the amount of like different teams working on different content, making it feel like it loses a bit of its identity at some point. But yeah, I think like what Montreux has done with the game was excellent overall. Hey there, Amateur, welcome in, good morning. You put 1,000 hours into it, you platinumed it as well, nice. You have also done 2 completions runs on it, like one to complete all the check marks and quests and stuff. And one where I also went about and collected like literally everything, you know, like even all the small like chess pieces. But I won't be doing that so quick anymore, I feel like one time is enough, for me at least. Because there was a lot of it. And some of it's quite tricky to get. Also, hey there, Mustang, welcome in. I meant chest pieces, not chess pieces. But yeah, I guess it sounds quite similar when I say it like that. Okay, we have Justice. Justice is the card of conflict resolution. It proclaims the need of order to see through the lies and deceit and a return to the natural state of affairs. Justice implies a just sentence, but also due process. You just won a game of chess? Nice. Got off the timing. Okay, can I get out of here, please? Thanks. Just woke yourself? Nice. Hope you had a good rest, Amateur.
Hey!
Hey.
We have an
And goodbye.
1870 in Santo Domingo.
Roger. Requesting additional backup. Dispatch, do you copy?
All units in the area, order has been restored. All units instructed to return to patrol.
Yeah, that's completely understandable, and honestly I feel the same. Like, I feel like I love the older AC games with all my heart, you know, and they always have like a special place in my heart too. But I'm gonna be honest, when I played Syndicate back then, I enjoyed the game, but I was feeling like the series has officially become stale. I think what didn't help was that Syndicate in lots of ways felt like a downgraded version from Unity, like graphically, but also in some aspects gameplay-wise. And it felt like not quite as innovative either, so I felt like a heavy fatigue when I finished Syndicate. So when Origins was announced, I was actually quite skeptical of the whole, like, you know, there's gonna be like a leveling system, there's gonna be like a huge open world, you know, like, do I actually want to play that? And then I played Origins and I absolutely adored the game and I fell in love with it and the open world and even like the gameplay and like leveling system, you know, and it felt like such a breath of fresh air to me, like a way I haven't felt about Assassin's Creed since Black Flag and Unity, I guess, in a way, you know, kind of like the feeling of like, okay, this feels like some new directions, some innovations, you know, kind of like something I haven't seen before. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. Like Origins to this day is like one of my top 2 AC games together with AC2. When Odyssey came, and I enjoyed Odyssey for the gameplay, and the game was beautiful and stuff, and I was kind of invested into the story. But I built up all of these expectations across the story of Odyssey that never paid off, like, ever. Instead, they were just like dick jokes and the game not taking itself seriously, so Odyssey really ended up disappointing me a lot. And is now like one of my most hated stories, I guess you could say, in the series. But it's gotten to a point where I just don't try to take it serious anymore. And for that I enjoyed it a lot more, to be honest. And then Valhalla came, and I think Valhalla kind of just had to work with fixing a lot of the stuff that Odyssey did. And of course it didn't help that Valhalla kind of came out during the pandemic as well, which made some aspects of development difficult. But overall Valhalla kind of like got me back, and I had newfound hope again for the series. Especially with the ending and how it sets up Basim as a potential protagonist and stuff. But then Mirage came, and Mirage again has disappointed me a little bit narratively, I have to say. It was alright as a game, but I feel like there was so much they could have done with Basim. Especially in modern day, I still don't understand why they haven't talked about that like at all. Except for the introduction. So yeah. But what I gather essentially is that, like, personally speaking, narratively, I just find much more the Montreal productions appealing. So whenever another studio is working on it, for me it feels like more of a spin-off than like a proper continuation of a story. I mean, they can do and try their best, but in the end it's like completely different people working on the game, completely different writers. And it also seems like the communication might not always be the best between, like, making some laws and pieces work between the games and studios. So I feel like that's an issue they will eventually have to face, and it's only getting crazier because there's so many AC productions currently, and Ubisoft Montreal is just one of like 10 productions or something, right, that's currently ongoing. And yeah, I feel like it's they're kind of like trying to push too much the whole like franchise idea, because Ubisoft realizes that it's kind of like their money cash cow, right? Which is why they cancelled so many other franchises essentially and try to focus so much on Assassin's Creed, because they know it sells. But yeah, I'm not sure if that's the way to go. But long story short, I still appreciate a lot of the games that Ubisoft is pulling, like releasing, you know, like Origins and Valhalla. I really enjoyed. Odyssey, I think, deserves lots of credit for the gameplay and stuff, and for being like a pretty solid action RPG. But yeah, I feel like studios like Quebec working on Odyssey, they probably would have been better off like developing their own game independent from AC. Taking off many jump did so much damage to parkour system as well. That's true. And I guess you kind of have to blame Origins for that, you know, because Origins was alright. Like, the thing why I give Origins kind of a pass to a degree was that I kind of like was thinking, okay, yeah, we're not playing an assassin, we're playing Bayek and Magi, who's essentially becoming one, and he has to figure out lots of the things on the way. And I guess a lot of the things just aren't like really established in the lore and stuff, you know, so it makes sense that he would be more limited in some regards. But ultimately, there's no reason to kind of like take away a menu jump button, right? Like, obviously, Bayek would have had control about when he jumped. So I feel like they still could have had like a more kind of like, you know, basic maybe system, but still give you at least something like a menu jump, because that can make such a big difference, you know? About like where you want to jump and how much freedom you're gonna have, and I feel like there's no reason not to have it in a game like this, you know. Origins is in one of the top as well. You haven't had a chance to play Mirage yet, but you've heard harsh things about it. Yeah, honestly I wouldn't go that far. I feel like Mirage gets undeservedly a lot of hate for some things. But for others, I can kinda get behind it. But yeah, I think the issue is that Mirage has to compare itself with other AC games that have been like full-on productions, right? Like Mirage has been a smaller scale production overall with a new studio. And I feel like that's something to consider too. Also the price tag being 50 instead of like 70 bucks is something to consider. So that's why I try to hold myself back a bit more on my judgment, I guess. Like, I don't think it's fair to compare it 100% to other AC games. I feel like for what they had to work with, they did a pretty decent job. But yeah, it's still not one of my favorite AC games or anything, not even in the first half of my favorite AC games. But yeah, as I said, it's like difficult to compare, so I probably won't even try to put it on the same like list level. But your Origin is still the best of the games that have been released since then. So many different ones. Yeah. Yeah, I would have to go with that, for sure. Well, there are things that Valhalla does, of course, better, like in terms of like gameplay and advancing on some of the mechanics. It's like certainly deeper with the combat and stuff, you know. But as like a full package, I think Origins is much more well-rounded and thought out, and I think works better as a game. But yeah. yeah, Origins is amazing, and you can definitely tell that it also has become very popular, not only in the, you know, AC community, but outside of it. Like, the game has a pretty high standing in general in gaming, I think. Yeah, I'm kind of curious to see if Skull and Bones is ever gonna get a release or not, because from what I've gathered, they of course are working on the Black Flag remake, and for me it would just make sense if they're kind of like reusing the, you know, kind of like mechanics of Skull and Bones and the graphics and stuff and the ocean to make that possible. For me, it seemed like that might have been like a way to salvage Skull and Bones potentially, but who knows? Yeah, that's true as well. Yeah, that's true. Like with Syndicate taking away the menu jump button, you know, like obviously in Syndicate you had like a lot of ways to control where to jump, but yeah, taking it away there was already the first mistake, I guess. And Origins definitely could have brought it back, but yeah, it didn't. Yeah, I mean, like parkour, you know, was like one of the kind of like big factors about people being intrigued in Assassin's Creed in the first place, because stealth games have been there, you know, like yeah, kind of like the whole like assassination, like playing as a hitman type of character, you know, it's not new. But the whole like liberty of like moving from one place to another, and it's not like linear either, you can go into every direction at any point pretty much. And have all this verticality, you know, like that was actually groundbreaking at the time, and that was what made people like definitely also much more intrigued in it. So kind of like abandoning that largely, I think, is something that will only go well for so long, if it ever has. Yeah, so for me, my favorite AC game has always been the second AC game, because it was also the first one that I played from start to finish back then, and I got completely drawn in by Ezio's story, and I found him very relatable. Like, I thought, okay, if that actually happened to me, you know, I can understand why he felt that way, and why he was doing like the choices that he did. But now that I played Origins, you know, since 2017 and replayed it so many times, I have to say that Origins has also a very special place in my heart. So for me, AC2 and Origins are my favorite AC games. I can't really dedicate one of them as my first place, to be honest. But yeah, 2 and Origins for sure for me. How about you, M? Also have a quote, and welcome in Aura as well. Citizen. 2 and Origins for you as well? Nice. Yeah, I love those games. But yeah, for me it's often just like, for me the narrative is, I think, like my highest priority in an AC game. Like, if I don't find the story convincing or the character's motives or like the general writing, then it usually doesn't even have a chance for me to become my favorite AC game. So that's like a given for me, like it has to be there. And then I think the whole art direction comes for me second, then the kind of like gameplay focus, to be honest. So like gameplay is still important to me, but I feel like all the AC games have like decent gameplay. So what really makes them kind of like, I think, feel much different from each other is more like the whole narrative and world building and stuff. And the recreation of the history, of course, which I think is also a big aspect of why I love those games. Exactly, yeah. Yeah, I've always loved Egyptian history and always been intrigued in it, so kind of like having a game set there in AC was like a dream come true, really. And it's not like I was like super interested in the Renaissance time. Like whenever we had that in like art history, I was like bored to death. You know, but playing it, I absolutely fell in love with the history of the Renaissance too. That's right, Aura. Yeah, gonna call it soon. But you're catching the end. Yeah, that's no worries. I mean, I'm not in a rush to get this game done or anything, so all good. Sounds like a music you could hear in like a Matrix or something. Like one of the club scenes or something.
Hello?
Oh, hey there. Don't mind me. I'm only visiting.
Remember to take cover! Still a fight, you dog.
I'm stuck.
Fucking move!
Katana OP. Oh, he lost his arm. I would say he's unarmed. Is it Bob? It definitely was. Am I deflecting bullets with a katana? I sure do. It feels like Ghost Runner right now. Well, not quite. In Ghost Runner I would die with one hit and the enemies would as well. But it is quite similar. Keanu's Matrix vibes? Yeah. We just recently watched the second Matrix. Again. And the action scenes are still amazing, I think. The story and writing can be a bit corny at times, I guess. But I feel like the action scenes deserve lots of credit, for sure. Running of a pun, it had to be. Jedi. With software to start the car. So how do I do that then? Ah yeah. Kind of feels like Panem's car as well, but similar, just like less tuned.
You really saved my ass. Can't thank you enough.
What about the ride? You gonna fence it?
Well, I have to sooner or later. Know a guy in Sacramento, a collector? He'll set me up for life. Oh, but for now, I'm taking her with me. Spruce her up a little more.
Wouldn't stick around too long if I were you. 6th Street are gonna be searching high and low for this beauty.
I'm leaving town today. It's like Uncle Estevez always said. If you gotta choose between your ride and saving someone else's ass, always choose the ride. At least you know that a ride's never gonna betray you. People, on the other hand...
I mean, wait until the car has an AI. Then the car can also betray you, I guess.
Excellent. The car has reached its owner. Now the money will reach you. Good deeds are always repaid in kind. Closing the contract. Until next time.
I'll take care of you. Watch where you step, June.
And I wish we could actually like start dancing properly. Combo. Trap and like death screams. This trippy music, especially for Night Drive, it definitely was, yeah. He's got the moves. Dude, what happened to her legs?
What do you want?
Cat jamming. We could just not hear. Fair enough. What happened here? Fuck. You're just smoking a cigarette like, casually like. What? Of course I had to freaking reload.
Another motherfucker trying to kill me! Headshot!
Reporting suspicious activity in Haywood.
Roger that, dispatch. This is 331 responding. It's my neighborhood. I'll take you for tacos sometime.
Come here.
Del?
Virus in my core. Damaged. Please. Please.
Okay. You're right, Delamain. I don't think so. Am I being detected here? Not sure. Okay, we're good. What's the dance option? The only move you have is to teabag. It's the only move you need, right? Perfect music for an angsty club night. You can't just ask people what happened to their legs. Yeah, pretty much that's what we did here. I mean, honestly, like, if you end up killing somebody, at least be like merciful or something. Like me, you know, like if you kill somebody, at least cut off all of their legs and arms. That's a merciful way. guess V is a bit of a hypocrite the way I play him. He can be the only one to properly fuck up the enemies. Make them into chicken nugget, just a torso. That's pretty much what I did to one of the guys earlier that betrayed Panem. I think we elevated the cutting for me on that guy's arm. Maybe. Maybe I cut it like on with the katana and then the elevator did the rest. Yeah, exactly, dude. Can I actually call him? Okay, there's nothing new here.
I gotta go.
Calling him just to say I gotta go. It's like, not again, dude. I was just streaming something really nice. I wonder if I can actually use the, like, siren. Yeah, that's the conversations I play the game for, really. Can't talk right now, I'm sitting in a cop car. Bro, you caught me. Right. Need some speed, huh? Calling just to say sorry, I'm busy. Oh, that's a dick move right there. Not gonna lie. But yeah. Let's have a look here at the journal. It seems like there's quite a few more side missions that actually spawned. Like I Fought the Law, Cinnamon, and Don't Lose Your Mind. But we're gonna take care of those next time, because for today this is actually gonna be, well, we will call it for Cyberpunk. Let's go ahead and have a save here. And there we go. Now it's 24 hours played. Level 26. We've actually done a lot more main story today than I anticipated we would be doing. I actually only planned on doing like 2 missions. But it kind of like all happened back to back, really. So I was kind of like trying not to break the flow there. But I think next stream I will probably go ahead and tack on another main storyline, but still try to do a decent bit of side content as well. So yeah. Tomorrow we're going to be heading back to some Assassin's Creed Brotherhood to continue with a no hut run. And then I think on Thursday we're going to go ahead and revisit Cyberpunk again for more. Officially longest success sound ever. Right, that's what I was thinking. Like, how long is this? Does this like ever end? Does it? That's the question. The true alpha behavior. No worries whatsoever for the stream, M. I appreciate you dropping by and saying hello. Good to meet you too. And thanks again for being here. Thanks also for success, Harbour Giant Catch next time, dude. No worries, Aura. Thank you also for dropping in for the end. I mean, it is a pretty good song for sure. I really enjoyed the Syndicate soundtrack in general. It was different, I guess. Going for like more of an orchestra kind of like vibe and less kind of like electronic synths. Requiescat in pace until next time. Indeed. Indeed, indeed.
Requiescat in pace.
Yeah, so I just had a look and it seems like Lucinda is playing more Origins today. we're gonna go and visit her today, have a look how she's doing with that game. She's currently on a break, but I reckon she's coming back soonish. But yeah, before I wanna go and raid, I wanna give some shoutouts either way to some fellow streamers. Does anyone know why Twitch drop console commands are not working? I'm not sure why, to be honest. Sorry that I can't help you out there, but if somebody knows in chat, feel free to reach out there. You can't spell? I mean, it's not the easiest word to spell either, so you're good, M. But yeah, I want to recommend checking out Rod, Zemexi, and I'm in a bear suit. Rod has been playing lots of Black Flag, AC Black Flag that is. He's been celebrating 10 years of a game being released. And yeah, he's been kind of doing a showcase run where he's taking a lot of time to look at certain buildings, outfits, characters, explore like literally everything in the game to a great detail. He's also been playing Tomb Raider and many other games. Also a big fan of Witcher 3. And he might also be playing CDPR games, like more of them, like Cyberpunk eventually. So definitely check out Rod. Also check out Mexi. Mexi has been playing a law-abiding citizen in GTA 5. Meaning essentially that he has to kind of like not break any laws outside of missions unless he's forced to. It's a pretty cool, unique run there. And also check out Evil Within over at I'm in the Best Suits. He's been doing an Akumo mode difficulty run, where he's playing on the hardest difficulty essentially and trying to stay mostly death free. So yeah, if that sounds interesting to you, then definitely go ahead and check out I'm in the Best Suit as well. Definitely looks to be. I've never played the game, nor Akumo mode difficulty, but I watched both Rod and I'm in the Best play quite a bit of it. And yeah, it does look brutal if you don't know what you're doing either, which in my case would be the case. Catch you next time, I'm in the Best. Thanks also for being here, and no worries. So you know the drill. If you want to come along with a raid, there's some raid emotes in chat you can copy and paste if you like. And yeah, I will catch you guys tomorrow again with some AC Brotherhood and our No Hard Challenge. Until then, take care and catch you all next time.
God gave you eyes for a reason. Watch where you're going.
I missed the part where that's my problem.
You look like a moron.